Alright guys, let's do this. Why is there a phone sound? I don't even have the phone on. Do I have to leave? There's still a phone sound. Let me try to get out of here. I don't know what's happening. I don't like it.
I've got some things I need to do.
There's still the dial tone.
See ya.
You guys can hear that. It's just not me, right? It's not going away.
It's getting late. Gabriel decides to go home for the day.
Okay, that's the end of the chapter. I can still hear the dial tone. We might have to restart the game. I don't know. It's still going. Okay, let me load the game again. I think we broke it. I think I done broke it. Okay. Let me try this again, guys. I should have done that. Kim, yeah, when I start it up again, if it does it again, I'll try doing that. Does that make sense? I probably should have done it in the first place. I just didn't want to hear it for all those cutscenes, you know? All right, let's restart this. That was ridiculous. Okay, get my screen set up again. That sound for Sierra is just so nostalgic to me. Okay, now I think we're good. Round 2. Hopefully there's no dial tone this time. That was a weird bug. Let's do this, guys. And then there's dial tone again. Okay, let's try your trick. Okay, let's see if we can pick this up. On, off. Thank the Lord. Okay, we got rid of the dial tone. I was worried there for a second. It didn't seem like it was going away right away. Hasifa, you can also imagine Gabriel walking out of the store, hopping on his bike just to do a circle. That's pretty much what happened, right? Oh, thank goodness. All right, let's do this. So really, we just have to leave. That phone call was the last thing we had to do in this chapter. Now, I gotta say, I was looking at like a walkthrough just to get an idea of like where I was in the game, like as far as like steps we had just done, just to refresh my memory, because I didn't have time to like look at all the video of the last VOD. And there was one thing we missed, and I don't think I ever would have found this, and I don't know when the game's going to require me to do it, but where is it?
This is the first
maybe
page
we've already
of
done it.
inventory.
Maybe we've already done it. Do you remember that like shawl that we got from that woman? I think we already completed that. Never mind. We've already done it. I didn't have to say anything. Does Grace have anything sarcastic to tell us? Maybe before we leave, we could try that. Yeah, so there was a shawl that we got from some gypsy earlier. Apparently we were supposed to use the magnifying glass on it. I never did that, but I don't even see the shawl. Did I just miss it completely, Hasifa? Maybe I didn't pick it up. I could have sworn we picked it up and we had it in our inventory though. Oh, I did give it back. Whoops. So I have to do that again, maybe. I don't know. I thought we had it in our inventory, but yeah, we probably just did give it back. Whoops. Well, at least there's something I know that I need to do. I totally didn't even think about that.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Give me some of that sweet, sweet sass.
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right
I mean,
now.
we're right at the end of the chapter, so probably not much.
Tell me about yourself, Grace.
What else do you want to know?
Just tell me anything at all.
Just tell me anything at all.
I just got my master's in history and classics. My folks wanted me to go on right away for my PhD, but 18 years of school was enough. I needed a break.
18 years of school? That is insanity. Unless you're talking about high school.
Nothing, I guess. Never mind.
Suit yourself.
Imagine 18 years of postgraduate work. That would kill me.
It's time to close shop.
So it is. Have a nice night.
Oh, that's kind of cool. She actually ended the chapter. It wasn't me leaving,
Me too.
it was her.
See you tomorrow.
I've never actually seen that happen before. All that animation is really good for a game of this time. Oh no, why? Oh. Thought it came back for a second.
It's me. I can't sleep.
Uh-oh.
Me neither.
Can I?
Yes. Come.
There's only one solution to that. You know, if you work out, you do get better sleep. Day 5, guys. The road was blocked, the truth was shunned, the white flag in the... I almost got halfway through. So fast. Maybe it's this SSD. It's just too quick for it. Oh yeah, how is that software working for you, Hasifa? Is it working pretty well? Oh, sweet. Thank you, Relentless. Nice.
Are you okay, Gabriel?
Sure. Great. Why?
I'm worried about you.
If I were any better, Grace, I'd be dead. Now, what's up?
We got that book you ordered in this morning. The one on Rada drums.
Really? Great.
Yeah, I did find something.
Sweet.
I checked the microfiche at the public library. I found an article about a murder in 1810. The newspaper published a part of a pattern found around the body. It looks damn
I
close.
think we've heard this before.
You're incredible. All that work.
Forget it. We got that book you ordered in this morning. The one on Rada drums.
She just repeated herself.
Really? Great.
You got another package this morning. FedEx
Are we
from
in a loop?
Germany.
I was expecting that. Where is it?
This is new.
Well, it kind of came open, but I salvaged the contents. There was a letter from your great-uncle Wolfgang in a journal.
The package just came open, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you like the journal?
Someone has to look after you. You're in trouble. In case you don't know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been reading my horoscope again, haven't you, Grace?
Just read the journal carefully, Gabriel. Please.
Is that Wolfgang?
I got it. St. George's books.
Wow.
Oh, Professor Hartridge, I'm glad you called. Did you... You did? Wait, slow down. The Aigri? Really? You think that's them? The wheel within a wheel. A goon badagri, huh? Well, that does sound like it.
What?
Dambala, the snake. That's the wavy pattern at the bottom, okay. The 1791 slave revolt in Santo Domingo. Well, why would the Veve show up there? Okay. 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 Look, I'll come over as soon as I can. Okay. Relax, Professor. I'm excited too, but you're gonna give yourself a heart attack. Okay.
Cool.
Thanks. See ya.
It's got some good info for us, finally.
I wish you'd tell me what's going on. I swear you're gonna step into a hole you may never get out of.
Don't look so worried. No one knows what I'm doing. I'm perfectly safe. And I'm getting some great stuff for the book. Besides, there's something about all this. My dreams.
What about your dreams?
Nothing. I'll be careful, I promise.
Haven't we told her about the dreams before? Like, they've been happening since the first day. So yeah, this guy's been here for at least 2 days now, just chilling there. Does he ever go home? Does he ever go sleep? You have to go to the bathroom? I don't know. He's just always there. So, Hasifa, it does have some trouble with glasses that aren't, like, over your skin, I guess, but otherwise it's working good. Hey, Casca Boom! Least wholesome guy on Twitch popping. Least wholesome? What are you talking about, Casca? How's it going, dude? It's good to see you, man. And how is the speed running going? Are you still playing Donkey Kong, or what are you working on now? Let's see, and Kim, you were saying, how can a mid-20s person with student loans afford to work for no money in Gabe's bookshop? Yeah, does she get paid at all? I would hope at least minimum wage, but I don't know, maybe she didn't really have student loans. Maybe she had some family money that helped pay for school. You gotta hope so, you know, otherwise, yeah, she's just gonna accrue more debt, right? So the road was blocked. Oh, thank you, Relentless. The road was blocked. The truth was shunned. The white flag had been waved. Reversal cost me all I had and everything I'd braved. The road was blocked. The truth was shunned. The white flag... That's like you're giving up trying to find things. I'm curious what that means exactly. That one's a little bit more cryptic than I think the other ones. He's speaking in tongues, Phantasma. I can hear that. All the weird voodoo mumbo jumbo. Let's see. That professor will break this case for us, finally. And he's still playing Donkey Kong. And let's not talk about how it's going. So it could be better, but that's okay. I mean, practice makes perfect. I believe in you, Casca. And she probably doesn't pay her loans. That's what a lot of my friends do. I got very lucky. My loans weren't too bad at all, and I got a job right out of college. So I lived with my parents for a little while I was working full-time. I was able to pay off all my loans, and then I was able to get my own place. So I was very, very fortunate. So first things first, of course, we have to check the newspaper.
Times-Picayune, dated June 22nd, 1993. Disgusted with the state of the Voodoo Murder case, Gabriel turns right to his horoscope.
Gabriel's pissed.
The shadow upon you is no longer reversible.
Whoa, horoscope.
Wonderful.
Why you gotta be so dark? Let's see, most of them left the country so they didn't have to pay. Just fleeing it, I guess. I will never pay off my loans, but I have nothing they can take. And there's that. You could run into some money, Phantasma, but yeah, student loans are ridiculous. You get great interest rates, but school is just way too expensive. Also, when I went to school, it was a lot cheaper. I think it's like 3 times the cost when I went there nowadays, which is insane. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to Grace. She gave us some stuff, but I still think we need to talk to her.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
I guarantee I will never come into money. Reverse psychology. You keep believing that, and it's just going to happen. Christian! John, love me. What's up, Christian, dude? How's it going? So there are a couple new options. We haven't asked about Damballa yet, which we heard from the professor.
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
Ooh, no. Makes my skin crawl, though.
But why? You've never heard of it.
Are you sure you don't know anything about Damballa?
Dumba what?
I told you, I can't help you with that.
Damballa? And Ogun Baragri?
Does Ogun Badakri mean anything to you?
No, sorry.
Come on, Grace. I think we've asked about everything else, but we can check messages again.
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right now.
They hunt you down worldwide, Kim? That's scary. Are you in Sweden, by the way, Kim? Or are you just going to school in Sweden? So we have some other folks from around that area. Any new research we can request?
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
I think we probably exhausted that last night, so we're good.
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
All right, so let's check out the items that we just got. Let's see here. What did we get? So many of these books, I forget which is which. That's the phone book. What was this one?
The newspaper clipping describes a ritualistic murder in Congo Square. It includes a rough sketch of a pattern found around the body. The sketch is very similar to the reconstructed Veve.
I think this was the one from like the 1800s.
Gunter Ritter's diary is leather-bound.
Nice.
Its parchment pages are old and fragile.
Oh, grew up in Sweden, now you're in Seattle. And Kim, how is it going with all the fires up there? Are you in a safe area? Is the sky real bad still? It's cleared up here where I'm at in California quite a bit, but I'm hoping you're okay. So in the US it does. They can hold onto your tax refund because the US makes you pay tax based on citizenship. But that's not much. What's kind of funny is like I've been paying taxes. I gotta like change my what do you call it, withholdings, so I don't have to pay. I'd rather get a little bit back. Not much, but just a little bit. One of your friends moved to China and they can't get him there. He also married a Chinese woman. Boom! Do you get citizenship like automatically when that happens? Let's open up this book.
Gabriel reads through the pages Wolfgang marked. He reads of Gunter Ritter's journey to Charleston as witch hunter, hired by the townsmen to solve a series of ritualistic murders. He reads about Gunter's meeting with a beautiful slave woman, Tetelo, and of Gunter's tormenting urges for her.
Oh, bastard.
He reads of their physical union and passion, and of Gunter's investigations into the murders. The victims were all crew members on a certain slaving expedition to Africa, it seemed. The second to the last entry described Gunter's plan to set a trap for the coven committing the murders. He found the name of one of the surviving members of the crew, a man now living in the West Indies. Gunter has spread a false rumor that the man is returning to Charleston. He himself will impersonate a sailor and allow himself to fall into the hands of the coven.
Tricksy.
Naturally, Gunter has arranged for able-bodied assistants to follow and attack the coven before they can do him harm.
Olsey, son of a bitch, wasn't he?
So he had backup.
Gabriel turns to the final entry of the journal.
Oh, it got clear all of a sudden.
He reads about Gunter's meeting with a beautiful slave woman, Tetelo, and of Gunter's tormenting urge.
Oh, bad.
Oh, I just clicked it. It's going to do it all again.
Olsey's.
So the last one just says, Dear Father, I offer these final words as apology for the harm done to our sacred office. This woman I wrote of, Tetelo, was the witch I sought. I have committed terrible crimes. I loved this witch, then betrayed her, and then used our sacred family power to free her and aid her in destroying this colony. Dang. The talisman is gone. Tetelo took it. I can but pray for thy forgiveness, for thy swift recovery of the talisman, and that my punishment in hell will be long and bitter. Thy undeserving son, Gunther. That's crazy. Dang. That is a hell of an apology. That's a good confession, right? So it rained there, Kim, and the air quality index dropped from 350 to 19. That's way better. That's good to hear. Nice. And they have a kid, so definitely not planning on coming back. Sounds like he's settled. That's good. Okay, I think we might have gotten something else. I think we just got this as well. Whoops. What did I click on?
The book contains several pages of Radha drum code.
We're gonna have to learn how to play the drums?
Grace actually managed to find a book on the Radha drum code.
That's kind of cool, though. Now maybe we can find out what they're drumming about, you know? Like, decode it, I guess. Okay, what else do we have here?
The letter is addressed to Gabriel from Wolfgang Ritter.
I think we read this before, but I'm just gonna double check.
Wolfgang's letter says,
Maybe not.
Dear Gabriel, please read the enclosed journal carefully. It might help you understand your family's special obligations and our current predicament. God be with you, Uncle Wolfgang.
Dang. He wants us to go to Germany still, when we can. You know, we can't just drop everything and go there. I always joke one day they will seize him at the airport. You know what I think of Phantasma? There's a scene in The Dark Knight, I think it was. Yeah, the second Batman movie with Christian Bale, where he has to go and get some like Chinese, he was like part of that whole crime organization, but he was hiding in China. Batman basically like broke into a giant skyscraper, kidnapped him, and took him to America so they could try him for the crimes, you know? Maybe something like that. Batman's gonna get him.
the letter is addressed to Heinz Ritter, Gabriel's grandfather.
I don't know if we read this or not.
The letter is written in German, but Gabriel determines what he can
We did
about
read this before.
It was sent.
It just
the
talks about our
letter is
home.
addressed to one of the reoccurring
I keep saying
words.
Schottenjäger.
The only thing that Gabriel can decipher about the letter.
So we didn't get too much from that. And Tetelo must have been a hell of a lady to destroy a whole colony. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll find out. Although this was like hundreds of years ago. Again, Black Mirror vibes, definitely Phantasma. Or I guess Black Mirror has Gabriel Knight vibes. This is probably like 10, 15 years before that one. Okay, I think that's everything we need to look at right now. So we should go visit the professor, see what he has to say.
I've got some things I need to do.
Don't hurry back on my account.
Oh, that's terrifying, isn't it? That thought phantasma? Oh. Okay, so I think we have to go to Outer New Orleans. Here's the university. Alrighty. What do you have for us?
Hey, Hot Ridge, what's the good word? Hot Ridge? Ah!
Oh, crap.
Oh, God, not again.
Did he have, like, that strangulation thing that, happened to crash? That looks very similar. Oh, no. So, did they curse him?
Something about Hartridge's death mask reminds Gabriel of the way Crash checked out.
Yeah.
Not a pretty ending.
It's even creepier looking at this with these these faces on the side.
Something that would be up to the coroner.
Now, on the last one, we were able to, like, check the body for stuff.
I'm not touching that body.
Whatever Hartridge may have learned, he cannot share with Gabriel now. At least, not vocally.
So maybe he has something written down. How's he keeping his hand there? It's almost like he was, like, trying to grab at his shirt, and then it just kind of stuck there, you know? The rigor mortis, I guess, like, keeps that grip, I'd have to assume. Make sure there's nothing we can touch. Because I missed something on the previous corpse we saw. Okay, let's see what he has on his desk.
Dr. Hartridge's desk is remarkably neat, especially considering the rest of the room. On the desk is a sheet of paper with some scribbled notes.
There we go.
It looks recent.
If it's scribbled notes, that might just be a message to us. No, relentless. If he just says not again, it's only the second corpse he's seen, right? At least recently. So that seems ridiculous to say not again. It's like, it's just two. Let's see. With the broadcasting system, one of the video settings is autoframe. Essentially tracks your face with the camera and enlarges the picture a bit. That's kind of cool, Hasif. I'm curious to, like, if I moved around, you would see, like, the background move with me, I guess, like the whole frame. That's kind of a cool idea. Let's try to pick this up, I guess.
These notes look interesting.
There we go. Let's see what we got. I have so many notes now, it's hard to know what's new and what's old. I think this is new.
Hartridge's notes are scribbled on notepad paper.
You've been watching a Korean crime drama on Netflix, and now I have a new genre. I've never even heard of a Korean crime drama. That's pretty cool. What's the name of the one you've been watching? The sitcom laugh. Those are so cheesy. Okay, let's get a closer look. The Agri tribe, he told us that over the phone. The People's Republic of Benin, I don't think we heard that. Dambala, we heard that. And the Ogun Baragri, or as Gabriel says, it's Krigi.
Hartridge's notes are scribbled on notepad paper.
Can I, like, focus on any one of them? I guess it's just to remind us the names. The one you're watching is called Stranger. That sounds kind of cool. I'll have to check out a trailer. We actually just watched a really weird movie last night. Andy picked it out. It was fun. It was called Freaks or Freak. I think it was Freaks. But it's kind of like a weird play on superhero movies, honestly, where these characters have these different abilities, but they're kind of being hunted by the government because it's very dangerous. So they're kind of in hiding. You know, they try to hide in plain sight, not show anybody their powers, and it's kind of a cool one. Yeah, with the little girl, that's the one, Phantasma. I mean, I had never even heard of it. I let Andy pick out a movie, and that's what she wanted to watch, and it was pretty fun. You watched one called Black and you hate how it ended. It was fine up until the last 10 minutes. I hate when they do that, don't you? Like such a great movie and then they just kind of wreck it right at the end. Okay, let's make sure there's nothing else we need in here before we go.
Handsome, isn't he?
Now look at that book.
Dr. Hartridge's Doctor.
I don't think there might is any. We could look through his stuff.
It's Hartridge's file cabinet.
It's not going to stop us now.
It looks heavy.
Oh yeah, I should use the open.
The filing cabinet is locked.
That makes me think we're supposed to get in there. What do you think?
I'm not touching that body.
But where's the key going to be, right? Maybe there's nothing in here yet. Okay, so we should probably go tell Mosely what's going on. We also have some new clues to ask Dr. John and the drugstore owner.
Before leaving the university, Gabriel notifies campus security about Hartridge's body.
Good, good. Okay, let's, this one over here, good. Let's go see if we can talk to our buddy. Let's see, without giving too much away, I hate it when they rewrite the timeline as a way of resolving the narrative. It makes you feel like what you've just watched is like worthless, doesn't it? Oh, this is weird. Now there's a drummer outside the police department. That wasn't the case before. We should probably save it. Just in case. Let's start a new one.
One of the Getty drummers watches the police station.
The Getty drummers? Why did he call it the Getty drummers? Like Malia drummers? Are the drummers associated with her? I don't know. $18 hours. Ugh, what a waste.
Mosely, my man.
I wonder if that was spoiling
I had a
something.
feeling you'd show
relentless.
up.
We had a few weird bugs in this game. Like the dial tone.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
So first things first. Partridge's death.
There's been another murder. A professor at Tulane.
Oh, Christ, you're not gonna start this again.
Just listen. This guy's name is Hartridge. He was a professor in African studies at Tulane. Yesterday, I went to see him about the Voodoo Murders case.
Coincidence?
He agreed to do some research for me. He calls me up this morning, tells me he's onto something big. And when I get over there, the guy's dead.
Pretty fishy.
You know, you're really getting your ass in a sling over this thing, Knight. It's not about me. Look, Hartridge's death looked just like Crash's. I'm telling you, they were both murdered. And by the same people who did the Voodoo Murders. Did either Crash or this new guy have their hearts ripped out?
No.
No?
Then there's nothing to link either to the Voodoo Murders MO. Besides that, the case is closed, Knight. If the coroner's report asks for a homicide investigation on either of these guys, fine. But it's not going to be related to the Voodoo Murders case unless we find damn good reason to do so.
That's right.
But I'm the link to the Voodoo Murders case, don't you see?
Look, if I were you, I wouldn't repeat that to anyone. If I weren't an old friend of yours, I might take you seriously and lock you up. As it is, maybe you should start keeping your mouth shut. Not involve other people with this shit. You think it's so dangerous.
Now, kind of interesting. We're supposed to get 3 things for him. We're supposed to convince him that, like, there's still things going on with this case, that we have a suspect or, like, somebody that we can pin it on, and something else, I think, to reopen the case, remember? I guess we can ask him about the Rada drums. There's a few new ones, but he probably won't know about them. I like that, Relentless. Just, if you make your own fanfic, this is how it happened to me, you know? A lot of people have that. Like, if there's a sequel that's just so terrible, nobody wants to even acknowledge it, you basically just say, like, ah, this never happened. Like, I'm trying to think of some sequels like that. There's like a bunch of them, you know. There was no sequel to that movie.
Have you ever heard of Dumbala?
Like Matrixes, maybe.
You mean gumbo?
No, I mean Dumbala.
Never heard of it.
He's so useless to this thing. So you do recommend Stranger, but the other one, just not up until the end, Phantasma? Let's see. It's like Luke Skywalker is not real. And here he is right here in the game. Let's ask him about the Baragris.
Does the name Ogun Badakri mean anything to you?
Since we're here.
Say what?
Ogun Badakri. It's a voodoo loa.
Speak English or shut up, Knight.
Just
Sorry, I didn't mean to
hear him.
confuse you. Guess I'll take that as a no.
Sometimes just to hear his reactions is good enough. Stranger definitely. Black was good, but just not the last 10 minutes. I would have a hard time stopping myself, Phantasma. I'd have to watch it, be disappointed, and remember, yep, I should have stopped. That's a racist Southern Luke Skywalker. But still Luke Skywalker. Which I can't tell it's Mark
I'll
Hamill.
let you get back to it.
Later, Knight.
I wonder, can I try talking to this guy?
Gabriel can't do anything with the drummer from here.
But unfortunately, I can't go outside and do anything with them either, so... I guess we should talk to some of the guys around town about the new information we have with Voodoo. Even though they don't really tell us too much, we might as well ask them. Check the drugstore.
Hi.
Uh-huh.
Can I ask you just a few more questions?
Whatever, man.
It's definitely an acquired taste, isn't it, Phantasma? It's funny, because like, I love the sass and how she kind of makes us feel dumb. But it's also just like, I don't know if you ever heard of Miss Cleo. It was this like very stereotypical kind of like, what would you say? It's like a psychic, like a 1-900 number psychic. Her voice sounds just like that to me. Oh, I haven't been to the park yet. We'll have to check there too. Now that we might be able to confirm what they say. Call me now. What's up, Shane? How's it going? Such a carn artist, right? But, I mean, if she tells people what they need to hear, I guess it works, you know? As long as you're not getting anything, like, specific from that. Let's... Do I even know? Oh, yeah, here's the options. Dumbala.
Have you ever heard of Dumbala?
Dambala is an African legend about a great serpent. Folklore, that's all.
Everything is toned down when we come here, you know? He always says, like, oh, that's nothing. No big deal. It's all fake, just stories.
Does the name Ogun Badakri mean anything to you?
Probably not.
Don't talk like that around here, man.
Oh. Hold on. Let's push that again.
Does the name Ogun Badakri mean anything to you?
No, same thing again. Why doesn't he have sleeves? Well, it is the South, so it's probably pretty hot. And he wants to show off those guns. Alright, that's probably it. I think we've asked him about the Rada drums before.
Do you know anything about Rada drums?
Just remember.
What I know, I wouldn't be talking about with you.
That sounds familiar. Actually, they kind of joke about that. I guess it is too hot for the coat. Gabriel just likes to wear it because it looks cool. Every time we go back, Grace complains, like, why are you wearing that coat? I can smell you from here. So it's being Louisiana. I'm not sure what time of year it is, but it's probably warmish. He needs to know that does he even lift, even from a distance. Why not? Although it looks like he tore it at the sleeve, you know, he purposely did that, didn't buy it that way. Okay, let's check with Dr. John. He also probably won't tell us very much. Oh, it's dark in here now.
Why is it so dark in here?
Do we come when they're closed?
Dr. John? Hello? Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a snake up there. Am I dying in a Sierra game? Oh, I can play. Hit the light switch. Oh, turn on the fan.
You bastard!
Good day, Mr. Knight.
What the hell?
That thing just tried to kill me.
He did? I am sorry. The museum is closed today, you see, and we were not expecting visitors.
Uh-huh.
But if you will excuse me, Mr. Knight, I must go look for him. He is incredibly valuable.
You don't need to ask twice. I'm out of here. By the way, you might want to lock your door next time you close.
Not a bad idea. Goodbye, Mr. Knight.
Did he just try to kill us? I get the idea that he tried to kill us. Oh, so we should check the park, right, Hasifa? Maybe we can talk to that drummer again. Because remember, Crash was talking to the drummer right before he died. So now we have good reason to question him, you know? If he will even talk to us. He's probably just gonna chill out and drum. I think he was up here. That makes me want to save more often if I can die that easily. Here he is drumming again.
Can I ask you a few questions?
The drummer does not respond.
Oh, did it drop a scale on me? Would that just be in my inventory, Kim? We do have this one, but this is the one from before.
Gabriel is carrying a scale he found near the crime scene at Lake Pontchartrain.
We got that one a long time ago. Oh, magnifying glass on yourself. I didn't even think about that. Let's try that out.
There's nothing on my body that would require the use of a magnifying glass.
He does that amazing joke. Let's try just looking at ourselves.
Handsome, isn't he?
I'm doing the best I can.
Can we pick something up off of ourselves?
You've already got me, you lucky devil.
No. Gabe, no, stop. And the same lady just circles around the park, right? Hey, good exercise. So no scale from the snake, unfortunately. Can we look at this and get an idea of what he's trying to say with that? Like, are we supposed to listen to it and try to, like, match it up to these different words? Or can I just use it on him and he'll interpret it for me?
Gabriel listens carefully to the drums and opens his radar book to translate.
Thank the Lord. Because I wasn't sure which was which note, you know? But now it's making more sense, now that I see it being written out. Is it going to stop what it's done, or am I supposed to stop it at some point? Oh, I wonder if we can translate this to something that we should put on that cemetery, that tomb that was written on the side, you know? No message. That's it. This whole thing's just for no message. Hey, Retro, how's it going? Welcome back, dude. We're just listening to some sick drum beats right now and trying to translate it too. So there are parts that can already be translated. So if we start in the beginning with 1, 2, 3 upside down T's, I don't see that anywhere. So none of them start with that. They all start with the M looking thing. So this whole first part, I don't know what that is. Here's an M. M, U, 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 M. So the first part is no message. And then we have to find the next M. So there's another M here with 3 T's. There's only one that has M and 3 T's. It's this top one, but then the 4th letter is not correct. So let's start with this M right here. Also no message. Am I supposed to click on these? So I found 2 of the no messages. Are they all no message? Or is that my imagination? Anytime I see M with a bunch of U's, it's always that. I think it's just no message. Over and over and over. How do I get out of here? Oh, there's an exit up here. Erase phrase. So I think we have the right idea, but maybe we're not supposed to do it yet. Right now, he's not trying to send any messages. We just started day 5. Yes, Retro. We're receiving a message via drum. They say, no, wait. This is a drum solo. Disregard. That'd be an amazing one. Just like, I'm just jamming out. Yeah, we'll probably have to come back later. Oh, perhaps if you click on one of them, like inquire, it might do something different. Let me see here.
Gabriel. That seems like too many phrases somehow.
So, yeah, I don't think we're ready for that. Although, who knows how long we're supposed to wait for that. We're probably not supposed to do it yet. Alright. Now, I thought that we were supposed to get a scale from the thing the woman dropped here, but I don't have it in my inventory anymore. Did we already complete that? I don't remember.
This is...
Like, I don't see it in my inventory, but you were saying we gave it back?
Gabriel doesn't want to take that out of the park.
But she doesn't come back to get it, right? I think she's just gone. Okay, so where else could we do with all this newfound knowledge? Oh, there are more pages in that drummer book. Hold on. I might have missed something then. Let me see. When I came here, it just zooms into this one page right here. Which they all still start with an M. But
the book...
I can't seem to do any other actions there. I think that's the only ones I can see. I have to burn 7 more calories. That's pretty easy, Phantasma. You could just do some like jumping jacks or something. Do some push-ups. That'd be real quick. Once you return the veil, you lose it for good. So, could I have screwed something up, Retro? I hope this isn't one of those games where you can soft lock it, like by making a mistake. Okay, so with that said, can we go talk to Malia, maybe? Pretend there's a speed bag, just shadow box. That's good exercise. There aren't any failsafes, thank goodness. It's just, I'm gonna miss out on points, right, Retro? Which, I'm okay with that.
Ms. Gedde is unavailable, Mr. Knight.
She wasn't unavailable last night. Alright. So we still need to prove to our buddy Mosely that this thing needs to be reopened, right? Well, we were almost killed by that snake. Craig, what's going on? Just want to drop by and say hello. It's good to see you. How's it going, Craig? What's new? You can die in the game. Oh yeah, I almost got killed by the snake earlier. Expect that to happen a bunch in the last hour. Oh gosh. I've been trying to save at least every hour or two, but when it gets near the end, I'll probably be save scumming, you know? We could check the cemetery. We haven't been here in a while. There are multiple drum beat guys though, right? I wonder if we're supposed to listen to another one of them too. Now I wonder, does this make any more sense now that we've gotten more clues about the game? What if we look at this? I think it was this one right here. So DJ Conclave. Tonight, bring Fouet Cash. What could Fouet Cash be? And friendly neighborhood viewer, what's going on, dude? It's good to see you again. Let's see, you're about to warm up some noodle soup. Oh, nice. And did some cardio. My day's going great. I'm just so happy that I was off work. It's been a long couple days at work. But luckily this is my short week. I only have to work Wednesday and Thursday, and then I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, so I'm looking forward to the long weekend. Oh, I didn't give the Veve to Mosely. I have not done that yet, Kim. DJ Conclave in the house. So I don't think we have all the clues for that yet. Yeah, we should probably be working on trying to convince Mosely to open up the case more than anything. I love short weeks, Craig. And also, I probably won't beat it on Thursday, but there's a possibility. If not, we'll probably beat it on Saturday, I'm hoping. But let's go back to the police department. Nice. Oh, you earned that cookie. Fantastic. Which, funny thing, if you just didn't eat the cookie, you didn't have to do that 7 calories. But not as much fun. Cookies are delicious. I don't think the writing on the tomb changed. We had seen that before. Still said the Fouet cache.
Hey, Mosely.
It's you, God help me.
And the spins of the fathers. Nice. Fantastic. Yes, I did. It's funny, my wife, she wanted to go get animal fries. Again, we're trying to be good right now, and I'm like, if you have to do it, do it. Just work out a little bit more. You know, you won't feel so guilty. Okay, so we should give him the Veve, which was this thing right here, right?
Sam's replica of Madame Kazunu's snake bracelet looks just like the original.
I think this was the Veve for this.
I have this snake bracelet. It's a replica of one used in secret voodoo ceremonies a few decades ago.
Really? And what makes you think so?
I got it from an old Creole lady whose grandmother was an acolyte of Marie
There we go.
Gabriel. We get these little old ladies in here all the time. That bracelet is probably not genuine, and it wouldn't prove anything if it were.
Dang it. Okay, that didn't help too much. Well, we do have the snake thing still. Have we shown him this?
I picked up this scale at Lake Pontchartrain.
Yeah? Well, what makes you think it's
Oh,
related
it was
to
the
the
patterns. My bad, Husky.
Well, it was at the crime scene.
murder? Sure. Must be from the only snake in Louisiana, all right?
Hey.
That voodoo snake.
There's
Christ.
quite a few snakes. Okay, let's try that. It was... Was it this one?
The tracing is of a snake tattoo from Crash's chest.
We have this one, but we have a few different drawings. And we have this one.
The reconstructed
This is the
Veve was
Veve.
done
Okay.
for Gabriel by a technical artist.
So let's give this to him first. Might as well just try giving him everything, right? Let's see, what kind of cake do you get for your birthday, John? Mine is tomorrow, and I'm getting a strawberry cheesecake ice cream. Ooh, I love ice cream cake. Ice cream cake is always a good choice. Usually we know somebody that makes cakes like professionally. So usually my wife will give her a really cool design, and typically we go with like a red velvet cake. She does that really good, even gluten-free. So my wife can have some too. But ice cream cake is always a solid choice. By the way, how old are you, Craig? Or how young are you? Let's put it that way. If you want to share, of course.
You know those marks you found around the murder victims? This is a reconstruction of the whole pattern.
Yeah.
What makes you think this is an accurate reconstruction?
Well, I borrowed the partial patterns from your police file and did my own tracing of the pattern at Lake Pontchartrain. An architectural artist reconstructed it for me from the partials.
Really? So this is the whole pattern, huh? Well, that's pretty good work, Knight. But that doesn't prove that this pattern is really connected to voodoo.
Ah, so close. Okay, let's try what else we can give him. Let's see, these could be all relevant. We need to convince him the voodoo angle is real. So, I mean, with enough evidence, they can all tie together, right? Oh man, don't tell my girlfriend. That sounds amazing. I'm sure she would want one. Does she like red velvet, Craig? But it's your birthday. You get what you want. And you're turning 23. Oh, happy early 23rd birthday. Today is the 26th. That's tomorrow. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, happy early birthday, man. And did you get anything from the professor when you found his body? We did get his scribbles, which I was going to show next, Hasifa. Yeah, these guys right here. Just some notes, which some of the stuff he told me over the phone, too, right before he died.
Take a look at these notes.
There we go.
They're from Professor Hartridge at Tulane University.
I got a chime for
What
that.
about him?
They confirm that the pattern from the murders is of African origin.
Really? It's incredible, isn't it? Something like that showing up here?
It's been here for quite some time, so it seems.
I'm impressed. Okay, you've convinced me. The murders were done by a legitimate voodoo cult.
There we go. Okay. Now, what else does he need again? I think I need to ask about the case status to get more
Can
information.
I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
You're very welcome, Craig. You made a graham cracker crust for the cheesecake that I'm going to bake tomorrow. Ooh, graham cracker crust. That's very solid as well. That's kind of more of a pain in the butt to do gluten-free. There are gluten-free graham crackers, but they're not the same. They're more like cookies. They're not really, they don't have that like cracker kind of texture, you know? The taste is fine though. So it would probably work okay. And you're excited for October. Yes, we're doing, this game is like, on a scale of 1 to 10 on scariness, like a 1 or 2. But it's getting into like the spooky themes with murder and things like that. So after this, it's going to be nothing but horror games until November. Now, however, we do have the request a game feature. Do you guys think I should put it on pause or force people to request horror games? Because I don't want people to, I mean, I could say it's for November, I guess. So they could still request it. I'll just say if it's not a horror game, we can't play it till November, I guess. What do you guys think? Do I ask about case status first?
What's the status on the Voodoo Murders case?
I told you, it's closed.
Make it my way and you can have some. So, what is your way, friendly neighborhood viewer? I think we might need that recipe in our Discord.
How can I convince you to reopen the case?
You still need to
Okay, we have a
prove that they're a threat. Get me a lead on the cult.
Well, we did almost get killed, and 2 other people have died. How else do we say it's a threat? Maybe we have to do more stuff with the drums and the messages, possibly? I'm not sure. Maybe we're not ready to reopen the case yet. So, prove they're a threat, and get a lead on the cult. Oh, and your birthday is on a stream day? That's awesome. I love it when it works out like that, Relentless. So you live in New York, so come to New York and you can have some. That's not happening now. I'm in California. No travel for a while, unfortunately. Okay, what else can we show him? Maybe the drum book? And like the messages you're sending back and forth? I don't know.
I have this.
That doesn't prove anything.
He doesn't care about that. I already showed him this. I must have shown him this, so this is an old thing we've had a long time ago.
These symbols are from Marie Laveau's tomb in St. Louis Cemetery. They're part of a secret voodoo code, which I had translated by a voodoo yen.
Do they say anything about the murders?
Well, not exactly.
Dang it.
I'm sure that's a legit code of some sort, Knight, but unless it gives me the names and addresses of the killers, I don't think it'll be much help at this point.
So we have to dig into that to prove the cult. I think that's where we get that. And Phantasma, thank you so much for the lurk. Get some good sleep. Couldn't tell you where we're going to end up, but hopefully it's someplace good. See, I have no idea, but I'm so hyped. Got the energy, Skywalker. That's good. All right, so let's see. What else do we have that we could show him? Most of this is research from Germany stuff, which isn't useful for this at all. Although I liked your guys' idea about the scale from the snake. If it was at the murder scene, what if we can combine it with the scale that maybe he would have dropped on us when we got attacked by the snake, but I didn't see it anywhere. Like, it wasn't on our body, you know? We can't, like, check our coat or anything. We did find this. Let's show this to him.
I took this tracing from a tattoo on Crash's chest. It's related to the underworld voodoo cult.
There we go.
Yeah? What makes you think that?
It's what Crash said just before he died.
He was probably hallucinating from the drugs he OD'd on.
I mean, true.
Probably got that in the Navy or something. No, I'm sure it's related. It's a snake scene. And even if it were a signal of some sort, that doesn't prove that the murders were done by a legit voodoo cult.
Let's see, what's that page in the middle bottom of the inventory? Let me take a look again real quick.
This is the last.
This one right here, this is a picture, I think, of our grandma in Germany. Is that the one you're looking at? Or this one?
It's a newspaper.
Oh, that's the one from that we got from Grace recently, about when these murders happened like 200 years ago. Let's see, going back and forth on your previous question, because it's so good, play non-horror related games in October. I would say move the suggested game to November, because you only play so many games in 1 month anyway, and it might take a long time to switch back to the horror thing. Yeah, depending on the game that we choose, Craig, it could take half the month, easily. You know, like, a lot of games we play are like between 4 and 6 or 7 streams, which is between a little over a week and over 2 weeks. So yeah, gotta be careful about which ones you pick, right?
This is a newspaper clipping about a murder committed in 1810. That murder is an exact match of the Voodoo Murders, right down to the marks around the bodies.
This does sound like the same M.O. 1810?
He sounds so sultry, doesn't he?
1810. They killed then, they're killing now. Isn't that proof that they're likely to kill again? That they are a threat?
Okay, they're a threat.
What I'm hoping to do is to knock out quite a few games in October, because a lot of horror games are pretty short, like less than like 5 to 10 hours, so I'm hoping we can knock out quite a few. And we've reached Act 2 of Mosely's one-man show. I have no clues, but all yours are stupid. Thanks, Mosely. What do you do here? Alright, so that we've proven they're a threat. The next thing is to get a lead on the cult, right? Which, to do that, I'm guessing we're probably going to have to do more work with the signals, the drum beats, and maybe that message that's on the tomb. Let me just verify we don't have anything else cult-related.
Somewhere there's a New Orleans phone.
Oh, that was a phone book.
Gunter Ritter's.
That's from Germany.
The letters are.
Germany.
The
Germany. We haven't shown him the mask. I don't think the mask will help, but we could. Yeah, why not?
I have this.
Nope.
That doesn't prove anything.
Okay, so the only thing we have to do now is get a lead on the cult. So that's good. We've narrowed it down. I think we're probably ready to get out of here.
Well, I'll be seeing you.
Ciao, baby.
Probably something to do with the drummer. Maybe I just wasn't patient enough. So let's go back to the park. And somebody had said something about the message changing at the tomb. I don't think it did when I looked at it. He's infuriatingly resistant to doing his job. It's almost like if you become tenured as a teacher or something, it's almost impossible to get you out of there. They just do what they want. They're not worried about getting fired. Ah, government job, right? All right, so we're going to use this book on him.
Gabriel, listen.
Maybe we just have to give it time. Or maybe if we see no messages, we know we're nothing to do. That might be it. If you see no message, you're done. Oh, flip the page. Oh, this on here you were talking about that, Kim. My bad. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I thought you were telling me on the other screen. I'm like, there's only like 4 messages here. No. Okay, we got some work to do, guys. Oh my lord, there's so many options. Luckily, it's just like important things, I guess. So it's technically it starts with like a T or a plus. None of them do that. So some of them start with the H's, it looks like. That's a weird H. I don't know what you call that. Some start with a W. They all start with either the H's or the W's. Drink Ovaltine. Dang it! It's just advertising, Shane. Go to the hot dog stand. All right, so that's no message. Do I even have to click out no message, or do I just leave that alone? Okay, so that's a problem. I also don't see any of the H's anywhere. It's just the M's. So here's an M and then an upside down T. Are there any things that start like that? Those are all H's on that side. Oh, here it is. Oh, that one has 2 upside down T's. So that's not it. Okay, where's the next M? Okay, here's another M. And then T plus... Is that one of them? Nope. If there's an upside down T, it has to have 2 of them right next to each other. Yeah, okay. M, T plus. Nope. How about this one? 4 T's? Nope. Don't see that anywhere. T, okay, T, or I guess plus and then U. Gotta see a W plus, or M plus U. Oh, these are all W. I wasn't paying attention to that. For some reason, I thought they were all M's. Crap, it restarted.
Gabriel.
Were there any W's at all in the message? I'm not sure. Let me give it a second to fill out. Oh, they always loop and start on page 1. Okay. So I guess I didn't need to exit and come back, Kim. And Hasifa, you will be back soon. You have a work Zoom meeting for 10 minutes. At least it's a short meeting. That's not too bad. Therapy, how's it going? It's good to see you. We are trying to translate some drum messages right now. John struggles with drum messages. Pretty much. Gonna be the rest of the stream, probably. So they all start with an M, a W, or this weird H-looking thing. Yeah, music stream? What? I'm in the wrong category. I don't see anything but M's as far as like the starting letter. Imagine walk through the park and you see just one guy vibing and another guy standing over him taking furious notes. I mean, that would be kind of cool. I'd get a kick out of that. I'd have to ask, what the hell are you doing? Yeah, only M's. And every M is always followed with 3 U's, it looks like. Unless you count the second M, I guess. M plus U plus. Is that anywhere on here? No. I'm guessing if we see this no message anywhere, we're not going to have anything. So it's all no message for now. So there's nothing from page 2 or 3 until they have an actual message. Okay. Probably nothing here at all besides no message, I'm guessing. So yeah, I'm guessing we're not supposed to do this yet. And you're looking for the secret message in his drumming. That sounds crazy when I see it a lot. It's pretty cool though. It's pretty cool. I dig that idea, you know. It's a great way of being covert, you know, until some jerk finds your secret, I guess. Okay, so I guess we should probably go back to the
It looks like someone found and moved Crasher's body.
Oh, I assume the police did. We told them, right? Maybe there's something more at the cemetery. Maybe something more with that message. DJ Conclave. That can't be right. DJ Conclave? Did they want to keep it a secret with us? Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. It's up here. There we go. I mean, the drummer's probably upset just looking at me furiously writing notes and be like, can you just, like, stop it, please? I can see what you're doing, obviously. I guess I didn't actually... Oh, wait, I have to jot it down again, don't I? I didn't think about that. I wrote it on here, but what I need to do is use my journal and jot it down a second time.
Let me get these new marks down.
Because I had old marks. I should have been doing this every day, huh? You guys are all inherently desirable. All right, now what is the new message? I should have done this every time. Probably this one? Oh, and then I have to use the code on that. Crap, where was our thing that explained everything?
Gabriel.
Not that one. Forget where our key was.
Wolfgang.
Wasn't Wolfgang?
The letter.
Not that one.
Wolfgang.
Not that. Was it in our journal? No, that's just the drawings. That's that thing. Oh, can we just combine the two messages? Before, didn't we have another item we combined with it to do the translation? I don't even know if I have that anymore.
Gabriel checks the two messages
That works.
for duplicate symbols and transfers the letters from the matches to the
No,
new
we didn't have
message.
an item.
He finds that he has the translation for all of the symbols, except for 3.
We gave it to the gypsy, and she translated it originally. That's how we got the translation. I was like, how the heck did we do it before? That's right.
Gabriel gazes at the translation of the second voodoo code message. A few letters are still missing.
But we can put this together. Still DJ. This one's DJ Keep Eyes on GK. Gabriel Knight. But do not harm. I think that's what it says. So DJ is doing all the work here, guys.
Gabriel gazes at the
Can I fill it in? I know what they are. That's got to be right. Yeah. Keep eyes on Gabriel Knight, but do not harm. Maybe I need to take this to the gypsy so she can fill in the 3 letters we guessed. Could be that. Oh, oh yeah. Yep. So guys. Oh, nice. Andy just delivered me some hot cocoa. And be sure you guys shop smart. Shop smart. 5 tokens if anyone gets that reference. I drop them in the chat. Please somebody get that. That mug. Oh, I think you know what it is, Shane. Not gonna tell you. Yes, you got it, Shane. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Thank you, baby. Love Evil Dead and Army of Darkness. Such fun movies. If you've never seen them, they're old, but they're still amazing. You should check them out. Okay, so we're gonna go to the gypsy. That's right. Uh-oh.
A sign on the front door of Magentia's home reads, attending a channeling seminar
Oh, that's
until
hot.
August 1st.
It's such a quotable movie. You know what's funny is I had played, what is it, Duke Nukem, way before I saw Army of Darkness. And then I watched Army of Darkness later, and then I realized, are you kidding me? They took so many quotes from this movie. I love it. Groovy. Alright, so we're not going to get that translated there. Maybe we have to take it back to Grace. But what DJ? They were supposed to have a fouet cash. That's right. DJ has some fouet cash. That still doesn't make any sense to me. Let me look at that original message. Maybe I was
What happened to you?
Who, me? Nothing. Why?
Well, you're kind of a pale green color. Come here.
We did almost get killed by a snake.
Pale green, you say? Charming.
What's that on your face?
I'm sure you'll tell me.
Looks like
Oh.
a sparkly or something. Got it.
She
I
found the
love it
scale.
when you pick stuff off my face, Grace.
Well, excuse me.
Sweet. So we got a scale for that. Relentless. Good catches on all those. Oh, and funny thing, I've been lurking because I'm drained from going to work this morning. I just want to drop in and say hi. Oh, it's good to see you, funny thing. Thank you so much for the lurk, dude. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Hopefully you get some good rest. So yeah, where's the scale that we just got, guys?
This is the...
Did she give it to me or not? Do we have to ask her for it?
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
I don't have an... Do I ask her to like research the scale? I don't know where the scale is. I want to look at it to compare.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
She did take it off of us, didn't she? Or did she leave it there? I don't know.
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Like, it might still be on our body. Maybe we creeped her out so she didn't actually take it off of our face. Is that our clue that now I'm supposed to use the tweezers on myself?
Don't get personal.
No. Okay. Yeah, it didn't put anything in my inventory.
This is...
Yeah, I used Grace with face. That rhymes. Do I have to look at myself?
handsome.
No. It didn't drop on the floor, did it?
Saint George.
I was gonna say, I see a few pixels there, but I don't think we can do anything with them. So I don't know. Are we supposed to be able to get that? Oh, do we go wash our face, maybe? Look on the floor by her chair. Let's see. Like, I was thinking, it could be that little black speck right there. But I tried looking at it, and it just gives me the general description of the place, you know?
Saint George. Saint George. Saint George.
Maybe I use the tweezers on it, even though it has no description?
There's nothing to use. There's nothing. There's not. There's nothing.
Do you know anything about this?
They're called tweezers? You know, you should get out more.
Nice, Grace. They're called tweezers, Gabriel. And Dronan, how's it going? I know this guy is creepy as hell, isn't he? He's been there for multiple days in the game. Just watching. Always watching. Could we maybe go to the bathroom and wash it off and get it?
The medicine.
I don't need to, thanks.
Maybe not. Yeah, I would assume it's in here. How far away did she flick it? That is DJ Conclave. Oh, back from the meeting. How did it go, Hasifa? Hopefully you didn't get any more work assigned to you. That's typically what happens to me in meetings. Can we look on the desk or something?
There's something in the ashtray.
Oh, come on.
Gabriel can...
Looks like the python left me a souvenir. Very interesting.
Ashtray? Seriously? Okay. I mean, it makes sense, but I kind of forgot there was even an ashtray there, you know? Just a quick update meeting? Oh, that's good. Software programming agile meetings. Oh, so you guys are constantly iterating and doing stuff. That's awesome. Essentially what we did do yesterday. Just keeping everybody up to date on what's going on. You probably have those meetings like every day, I'm guessing.
I'll be back later.
Uh-huh.
Now, if she was being tidy. I mean, Grace is just being decent. Unlike me, I'm just like, where'd you put it? Of course she threw it away. So let's go to the police department real quick. I want to try to show the scale. Oh, I need to see, does this scale match the one from the murder scene? Or we might just have another fake one that, oh, those look identical.
Those two objects would have no...
I beg to differ.
There's nothing...
Okay, let's try to use this on the scale.
Gabriel magnifies the scale from the lake. The iridescent scale is brilliantly hued with greens and purples.
Now we have to do the same to the other one. Blade Runner flashbacks. Do you mean, Dronin, Blade Runner the game? Because there is an old point-and-click adventure game of Blade Runner. Or are you talking about the movie? I've never played the game. I'm kind of interested to, because I'm a big Blade Runner fan.
Gabriel magnifies the snake scale from the Voodoo Museum's python. It's hued with purples and greens. It matches the scale from Lake Pontchartrain. He places the two scales together.
Done. Now we got some more evidence of the cult. It's so funny, Relentless. We only care about them if they're $10 million ashtrays. What was that game again? It was an FMV game we were playing. It wasn't the bunker. It was the one before that. But it was like a bowl, but it was so tiny and minuscule. It looked like an ashtray. So we all called it Late Shift. That's it, Late Shift. Yeah, the Late Shift ashtray. They called it a bowl. I call shenanigans. That was not a bowl. Oh, from the movie. The snake scale is a line of investigation. I totally forgot about that, Dronin. It's been so long since I watched the original.
Mosely, my man.
It's you, God help me.
But I really liked it. I also really liked the was it a sequel? 2047 or whatever it was. There it is, therapy. There's the $10 million ashtray. Nice. Okay, so let's hand over the scales.
I have these two snake scales.
I love that
One's
sound.
from the crime scene at Lake Pontchartrain. The other's from a snake in the Voodoo Museum on Ursulines and Charters.
Is this common? Do they all look alike?
No.
Not at all. They're both constrictor scales, and the coloring is the same. A python's coloring is quite individualistic.
A python?
That's right. Hardly an indigenous snake to Louisiana. Somehow, some way, the Voodoo Museum's python was at the scene of the Lake Pontchartrain murder.
Well, I'd call that a lead, all right. Certainly suggests certain lines of inquiry at the museum.
Nice.
Not bad work, Knight. If we can tie them into this voodoo cult, we just might have something. Okay, I'll reopen the case. I hate
Sweet.
to admit it, but you've done some pretty good detective work here, Knight.
Well, you know what they say. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
He's not doing any work.
Well, point taken. Glad I could inspire you. I'll check around the department, but I have a feeling I'm on my own. In fact, I better lock up this office just in case I step on a few toes. Come on.
He's gonna do work? What? Mostly? Working? I'm shocked.
Now, lay low and let me handle this.
Yeah, fine.
Now I'm worried about Mosely. I just saw there's a new police officer here. He wasn't there before, was he?
A uniformed officer of the New Orleans Police
I don't think he
Department.
was. So Hasifa, are you currently alternating between working from home and going into the office? And what's your split like? Like half and half, or just one day a week you go into work? Why does that drummer look like they came from the office? I can see that. I mean, it's funny though, Hasifa. This looks like the same drummer everywhere we go. Also, when we go to the bar, it looks like the same guy. I think he's just following us around.
It's
What?
getting late. Gabriel decides to go home for the day.
That was pretty quick. That was one of the quickest days we've had. Now day 6. Why is New Orleans one word for people that live there, but 2 words for everyone else? A lot of like names of like places are like that. Friendly. I can't say the names of the places, but areas near me, everybody mispronounces. Are we calling Malia again? Oh no, no booty call?
Dang!
Poor Tim Curry. I mean, Gabriel Knight. Becomes a bad dream again. Does it ever change? Or is it exactly the same every time? Like, I don't think I've noticed any differences. Okay, that's different. I think. Or is that just longer? Yeah, maybe it's the same. And the dagger turned into snakes. That's kind of cool. Maybe this gets a little bit longer every time. I'm not sure. Or you're constantly working from home, Hasifa. And then the John could not read fast enough because it goes off the screen way too quick. What am I going to do? Don't even try. Thank you, Relentless. I really appreciate it. Ah! Whoa! Why in Lord's name are we looking at this? Is that like a plucked bird or something?
What is it? What's wrong?
Gabriel?
I see it, Grace. Hold on. There's no one in the shop, and I know there's no one in back. It's okay.
Okay? Gabriel, that thing is still barely alive. How could someone do this?
With a knife, maybe?
God, don't even start. We should call the police.
No. I'll take care of it.
But Gabriel...
I said I'll take care of it. Why don't you go get some coffee? I'll have it all cleaned up.
Nice.
They know where you live now.
It's gonna be fine. Now go on. Are you sure you don't want to go home? I could close the shop today.
No. I'd rather keep busy. I'll be fine. At least that creepy guy is gone. Ugh. Not that they aren't still watching.
That's true. I do like that that guy is gone. Good call. He does friendly, doesn't he? That's Tim Curry, if you hadn't heard before. Amazing voice. Let's see.
Gabriel!
Oh, we just got some mail.
I see it. Stay back.
I don't think it's a chicken. We're good. Let's see. Oh, so what that message in the beginning was, and then the night came as day. I glimpsed nature's reddest claw. The face of fear looked back at me as I gazed into the maw. That's a cool one. I like that. And he's Barry White. Okay, let's take a look at this first.
Special delivery, it seems.
It seems.
It's just an envelope.
I can see that.
Alright, let's see what it was. Oh, I think I skipped it. I don't know what order this is. It seems completely random to me. Sometimes it's at the beginning, sometimes it's at the end, sometimes a new item goes right in the middle of your inventory. Is it alphabetical? I couldn't tell you.
Gabriel eyes the surreptitiously delivered envelope. There doesn't seem to be anything unusual about it.
Until you open it.
The envelope is unmarked.
Of course it is. Are you gonna open it? Oh, you have to do the door sign on it game? Is that what we're doing now?
Gabriel opens the envelope and finds a note from Mosely and a small brass key.
Mosely dropped that off?
It's a note from Mosely.
That's cool. What you got to say, Mosely?
Mosely's note says,
Gabe, I have to go underground with this thing. It runs wide and deep throughout the department and the city board.
Wow.
I'm already being watched. It was suggested I take vacation time, so I am. At least as far as they know. Try to keep out of this. It's too hot for a rookie. Just in case, I'm sending you my office key. You might find some useful things there. P.S. I think this note will look great in the book, don't you? Make sure you save it.
the note is signed, Detective Mosely.
Well, that's cool. And we got a key to his office.
The key is from Mosely.
Just like Gabriel. It's too hot for a rookie. But All right, so, of course, we got to look at the newspaper.
Times-Picayune, dated 23rd of June, 1993. Gabriel finds an article about St. Jean's Eve. It discusses the day's Catholic roots and its adoption by voodoo devotees. In the early to mid-1800s, St. Jean's Eve was celebrated with elaborate voodoo gatherings at Lake Pontchartrain, Bayou St. Jean, and other sites outside the city. These days, the day is commemorated commercially in some of the local shops, and a few churches still hold a St. Jean's Eve Mass.
Gotta find a way to make money off of it.
Despite his better judgment, Gabriel reads his horoscope.
You're gonna die.
Today you will either die or your life will change forever.
Sure, why not? It is St. John's.
Yeah, I wasn't too far off.
They'll be out tonight for sure. But where?
Okay, let's talk with Grace. She probably needs some calming down after all that too. Jeez, poor Grace.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
She was the first one that saw it. We don't have any new items to talk about with her. What if we just ask her about messages?
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right now.
She's definitely not being paid enough for this, right? And Kim, too hot for a rookie, huh? We best hang back, kick up our feet on Mosely's office table, which is what he does all the time. It would fit right in.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
We don't have anything right now. Just gotta check. You never know.
I can't think.
Okay.
Alright, so you think she's a spy? Very well could be. Although she seemed pretty perturbed by that. I don't know. Seemed genuine. Let's
Gabriel cannot take that.
I'll try to take that. Let's see if we can
Are you gonna be okay here by
get
yourself?
into Mosely's office.
I'll be just fine. Just fix this, okay?
I'm trying, Gracie.
Just fix this. Fix the voodoo cult. Alright, police department. I mean, that's usually the trope, right, Friendly? It has to be. It's too obvious. Hey, the drummer's gone. That's good to know. Let's go ahead and... Oops, didn't mean to go there. Let's go ahead and use our key on the door.
Gabriel can't do anything with that door.
Come on, game. Open this door.
You got no business back there now. Move along.
Hey,
Sorry.
because Mosely's not here. Oh, we have not saved super lately. Good call. It has been a little while. Am I about to die? Do we have to convince them? Or do we have to wait for them to be distracted or something?
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
I'm here to see Detective Mosely.
He's not here.
We don't have a Detective Mosely here.
What?
What? I've seen him all week.
Listen to what I'm saying. We don't have a Detective Mosely on the force.
That ain't right.
About Detective Mosely.
I told you, there's no Mosely here. Now get lost.
What in the heck? So we might not be able to get back there at all. I should have... Yeah, honestly, that's true, Friendly. Right after reading that horoscope, we're in trouble. Let's see. It could be her way of trying to steer Gabe clear away from the case. She might have planted the chicken herself. Oh, that would be interesting to scare him away. I don't think we need to ask him about it. He doesn't really know anything else about this stuff. There's no Gabriel Knight game either. What do you mean there's no Gabriel Knight game, Dronin? That's what we're playing. So we probably can't do anything right now. We'll probably have to try to come back here later. Maybe we'll have some good reason to get him out of there or something. Hey, welcome back, Nate. Are you out of work already? Or are you on another break? Alright, so with that said, can we go back to the museum? off of work. Nice.
Hello,
That's
Dr.
good.
John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
Are you now? Because I thought you were trying to kill me. Mr. John. Alright. You did
Could I
miss
ask
a
you
big
some
snake.
more questions?
Of course. I also find our dialogue stimulating.
It was all wrapped around our throat and everything. It just sounds worse. I guess I'm gonna ask him about new things, even though, like, I don't trust him.
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
Of course. It is one of the lore.
Oh, I see what, Kim. Was that what you were trying to say, Dronin? There's no Mosely, just like there's no Gabriel Knight. You're not even here.
Does the name Ogun Badakri mean anything to you?
I do not believe so.
Isn't he one of the lower?
Perhaps. I am not familiar with some of the more obscure Haitian and African lore.
Yeah, you are. Quit lying to us.
Do you know anything about Rada drums?
There are some against the wall, but I do not play myself.
Could we borrow
You
one?
don't know anything about a drum code?
I do not believe there is such a thing, Mr. Knight.
I want to show him the book. You don't think this exists? Oh, sorry, Nate. You want to catch a clip or check that part out of the stream. It was a good one. It was actually right when we walked in this room, the lights were off. It looked like the museum was closed, and the snake just dropped right on us. But we did get a scale from the snake. I think we've asked him about everything else in the past. So, there might be something we could show him, though. Kim! Is he DJ Conclave? didn't even put that together. That's really clever.
Does this mean anything to you?
I cannot say that it does.
Do you ever play club music late at night? I do not believe that I do. Damn it. Okay. Is there anything else? I mean, he's gonna ignore anything we show him. How about the scales? It's been missing it every time, Shane. Oh, you know what the most embarrassing part is? I played the remake years ago. There's some differences here and there, but I mean, the overall story is the same, but I completely forgot about that. Which, that makes me think I'm like that guy from Memento that just can't make memories. I can have tons of first playthroughs. It's embarrassing.
Would that really be a good idea?
Probably not. I just want the reaction. I want the reaction so bad. Okay. So we probably don't need to actually talk to this guy.
Thanks a lot. Bye now.
Come back again.
I don't believe, meaning you're lying. Okay, so Mosely gave us the key, but we can't get in there right now. What else do we need to do on this day? What would be useful? Maybe check the drums again? There could be a new message in the drum code. Mosely? Who's Mosely? I mean, there is no Mosely on the Force. Alright, so let's try listening to this code again and see if there's anything besides no message.
Gabriel listens carefully to the drums and opens his radar book.
This poor drummer. He's just like, could you please get away from me? Oh, this sounds different. Okay, MH with 3 lines. That M. Ah, this is the first one. Call conclave. M plus plus plus. I don't think that was one of them. There's a W. We haven't seen a W yet. W under upside down TTW plus. I think that's one. Conclave. Call conclave tonight. We need an M, a W, or that H thing. It looks like there's one with a H. Okay. H, W, there's these. U, U, H, this one. Ah.
If Gabriel's translation of the drum code is correct, there'll be a conclave tonight in the swamp. That must be the bayou.
I love how she says that. Bayou. Okay, we got to, we definitely got to save before we get ourselves killed again. We saved pretty recently, but I'm not sure how it's going to work out. Like, is it just going to fast forward to nighttime, or what? Okay, I guess we should probably... That was... Oh, there's a new place to go to. Okay. I mean, we always knew about this place. We just never had a reason to go here yet. Now I'm going to save for sure. It's getting a little bit creepier now. The bayou. Yeah, could you please slow down the drums just a little bit? Thanks. Oh, Hasifa, thank you so much for that timestamp. That was awesome. Doing the Lord's work. Let's see, Gabriel can't translate this drumming. He's not enunciating, and his accent is very thick. But, Bay-ow? Bay-ow? What? What are you trying to say? Is there anything here we care about?
Bayou Saint-Jean seems denser, thicker, darker than Gabriel remembers. In the twilight of heavy growth, everything looks the same.
I like the music here. It's kind of cool. Are we talking about snakes again, Relentless?
Bayou Saint-Jean seems
same thing as before. Oh, is this going to be like a maze where you're just constantly going in circles until you know the correct like coordinate directions to go? I vaguely remember this. Not that I remember the solution, I just remember it was something like this. You can go down.
This looks familiar.
Yep.
Damn, I'm back where I started.
Something in the bayou air is confusing Gabriel's sense of direction. He could use some less susceptible assistance.
I like that. Swamp is too thick. Okay, so let's go check out the cemetery. There might be a new message on that tombstone. Or crypt, or what would you call it? You know what I mean. We are all being sent to horny jail. It's what justice demands. Okay, let's, I'm just going to go ahead and use the notebook immediately, assuming it's a new message.
Gabriel already copied the marks on...
Oh, we already got these marks. Okay. Let's see. See, if this is an older Sierra game, you would have gotten lost and died. I remember that, Kim, from King's Quest V. There was a puzzle early on. I mean, you can do things in different kinds of orders, but you go to the desert, and it's the same kind of thing where you need to know up, like north, south, west, west, north, east, west, or something, and then you're done. But like, without that, you just die after a certain amount of time. Wait, why are people in horny jail? Oh, you know why, Holly. Unless you want to join them. Let's see, can you use the sketchbook on the marking in your inventory? Let's see. Oh, this marking right here? Maybe you to like combine it or something, Hasifa? Let me check this out. Right here?
Those two objects. Those two.
Yeah, I don't think we can sketch anything, unfortunately. The code markings. Oh. Did I grab the wrong one?
Those two are...
That was the code marking, right?
Those two...
From the tomb? So this is the most recent one. That's the keep the eyes on Gabriel, do not harm. You spent a month mapping out the King's Quest desert as a kid. That's the tricky part, Kim, about these old point-and-click games is... That was the point. You know, they want you to get your money's worth. They also would like you to call their 1-900 number and get a hint, but you get your money's worth. It takes time. I don't want the stream to quite be that slow of me just figuring this out through brute force and just like, you know, I don't knock these out very quickly. They can take a long time, so I definitely appreciate the slight nudges in the right direction when I need it. So there's more to the cemetery. Oh, okay. And we haven't actually talked to him in a long time.
Excuse me, sir.
Hey, Max.
Yeah?
What's up,
What
dude?
can I do
It's
for
good
you?
to see you, man.
Mind if I pick your brain a minute?
Go ahead. These folks ain't in no hurry.
And Max, I was looking for more details on the RTX 3080 Strix. Have you seen anything on that yet? Or do you think that tough Asus one is still the best? Now, you've been doing a lot of research on that stuff.
Do you know anything about Rada drums?
I don't know what you talking about.
Sure you don't. He might not.
Have you ever heard of Dambala?
I don't know what you talking about.
I never have either, Kim. My parents would have killed me. But back in the day, like, you had no internet. You either had friends that knew how to do it, you bought like a strategy guide, or you called the hint number.
Does the name Ogun Badakri mean anything to you?
I don't know what you talking about.
I don't think this guy's talking to me at all anymore. He used to be a lot more friendly. I've never played Breath of Fire. That was kind of like a action RPG. Is that right, Shane? On like Super Nintendo, I think. That's really cool that you got to count steps and navigate by the stars and sun. Nice. Okay, let's explore more of this place. Oh, it's PS1. I think maybe the first two Breath of Fires might have been Super Nintendo games. I can like almost vividly remember the cover of one of the boxes. It might be the first one I'm thinking of. Nobody here. We don't have a key to this yet. How cool would it be if this key worked here? I know it's not.
That key doesn't fit the lock on the plate.
But I had to try. Let's see. It seems the tough has been reviewed the best so far, but considering it's able to keep temps at 60 during load, it's pretty good already. Yeah, they might not be able to get it much better than that, you know? Be interesting to see. Which, that's amazing. Like, my case is actually pretty cool. I don't know. This game might be taxing my computer, but when I've checked the temperatures when playing games without the fans going crazy, it keeps it pretty cool. Yeah, Mosely's office. Okay, so I don't know what else to do around here yet. We can't get in there. We still need to get a key to this place. The only markings we find are here. We've already looked at these. I don't know what to do now. You make an alphabet out of the two codes. Well, when we were there, we combined the two codes so we could almost figure out the other code, right?
Gabriel has already transferred the letters for all of the symbols that match.
I gotta play them with RTX on, Shane. Although it's kind of funny, like right before this, we were playing that game Control. My computer couldn't handle it. I have a 2080 Super, and if I try to crank the RTX settings at 1440p, it was starting to struggle quite a bit. I probably could have dropped it to 1080 or something, but yeah, it's becoming necessary. What kind of scrub plays a 90s game without RTX? Seriously. So I can't combine those anymore, but you mean maybe... Oh, maybe I'm doing them in the wrong order. Can I combine them in
Those
my
two
notebook?
objects would have no effect.
Ah, I thought that's what we were doing. Well, I did do that DLSS. That's right, Max. So the DLSS technically did render it in lower resolution and then update it. It probably would have been easier on the computer just to render it at 1080p natively, but you're playing Control at low medium as well. I did play everything on high, but actually the RTX stuff I just turned off. I never played it without streaming though. So the streaming could have affected it. And maybe it would have been better without the streaming going on, you know? So am I missing something with combining these things here, Kim? Or am I losing my mind? I think I tried combining all my items with the notebook. Oops. Somehow I lost it. You know, I did it the other way, though. Should I be trying to combine it with a notebook?
This is those two objects.
No. Worth a shot. It might have been OBS struggling, although I do run OBS in admin mode, which is supposed to reserve resources for it and actually slow down my game before it slows down the stream. Which I did notice it slowing down the game a little bit, but not as noticeable as it was on stream. So I tried writing something on... Not yet, Hasifa. That's a good point. Okay, so what does it say again right now? Let's try to think what we could change. Or could I just write whatever I want? That's even more fun.
Gabriel should at least wait until the watchman is gone before defacing the tomb.
We can wait. I'll wait. Even the MSI one is around 70. I think my computer, if I'm under heavy load, I think it hits like the low 70s. But that's like, if it's like constantly... Oop, no, he's leaving. Just gotta give him time. Give him time. There we go. Time to deface some public property.
I think I'll leave a message of my own.
He just erased the whole thing. Ooh, what are we gonna tell DJ Conclave to do now? Oh God, what do we want to say? So we know that's Y. U. M. We could say anything. Probably... Is there M? Yeah. Meat. What are we going to say? DJ, no message, eat my shorts. Bart Simpson. Oh, next message. What does that mean? Oh, because you can switch between the two. I get it. Oh, this is tricky, though. How would you... There's like an infinite amount of things you could write, right? Question is, we need to... Maybe we tell them to meet at the bayou? And by doing that, then we can follow them rather than try to find our way through the swamp ourselves, right? So I already wrote meet. We need to address it to DJ. Keep it similar, because that's how all the other ones did it. That's true. DJ. Meet. I think it was this one. Yeah. That's M right there. Meet. Is there an A? Yeah. At Bayou? Is that what they called it, or was there a better name for that? Yeah, and you know, loudness is one of the things I'm most worried about, Max, on the computer. I want to keep it as quiet as possible. But the drummer already said to meet at the Bayou, I think. So if we already know that, am I supposed to repeat the message? Or am I supposed to write something completely different? In which case, meeting at the Bayou, which I think is our goal right now, doesn't make sense at all. So I wouldn't even know what to write here. And this may be my favorite adventure game puzzle, because when it comes all together, it's just... Ah. So yeah, if that's the case, and I'm not trying to talk about meet at the Bayou so I could follow him there, which is my initial thoughts, that makes me think that I don't have enough clues. Actually, I can look at the message again from the drum thing, right?
The book.
That's the drum codes. Where's the drum message? Did we write it down? Or not? But first, let's give Gabriel a break to go get a hot dog. Yeah, where is that message from
This is the first
the Radha drums?
the
I would have thought he would have written it down, but I don't see another note.
Wolfgang.
He doesn't put it there. I guess we could listen to it again. Oh gosh. So that's probably something I should have written down myself. Dang it. See, it looks like it's very hard to get differences this gen, and the Zotac ended up slowing it. Oh, I heard that they had, I think somebody posted, did you post that on Discord? That they slowed them down? That's terrible. Worse than the reference card. Okay, so let's go to the park. I want my hot dog. Not joking.
The beignet vendor is unlikely to have information
That's right.
that
We can't even
Gabriel
get a
needs.
hot dog now. Okay, well, I will probably need a refresher because this code may have to do with the whatchamacallit. What I have to write down on that tomb. Maybe not exactly, but
Gabriel.
fortunately, I think it was Call Conclave. I might be able to remember it. Yeah, it was Call Conclave tonight. Swamp. I think that was it. I'm like 99% sure that was it. We only need one message from each one. So maybe that's what I'm supposed to write exactly? I mean, I can't imagine what else. Let's try that. Call Conclave tonight, Swamp. Unless he just changed his message, and that would suck. Keep going that way. Beignets are great. Just donuts are great. Therapy music stream again. They're kind of like donuts with like powdered sugar on top. Do they put filling in beignets? Or is that like optional? I'm not sure.
Gabriel, should I?
Oh, I have to wait for me. So, DJ Call Conclave tonight, Swamp. Traditionally, no filling. Okay. Is this guy a cop, Kim? Just gotta wait for this guy to get out of there, and then we can start defacing stuff. Really, I'm just trying to find out what to write on here. So I went back and listened to that drum message again to refresh my memory. I'm going to try to recreate it here. I'm not sure what else I could put, really.
I think I'll leave a message of my own.
There's so many things I got to write. I don't imagine you just make up your own. DJ... Next message. We'll write out Conclave tonight. Swamp. Oh no. Erase. I can't erase. That's probably not it though. But oh, you can erase one letter. Okay. Which one was that? G. Tonight. And then I want to write out swamp. S. Oh gosh, what if there's no W? I don't think there's a W. No, here it is. The Fouette Cache. That's right. W. A. M. And then P is the last one. Here we go.
Sensing that his message isn't quite right,
Dang it.
Gabriel rubs it off in frustration.
Okay, but this gets to a point where I feel like we need to find some very specific clue, or there's way too many permutations for what you could do for this. So what else would be useful to write here for this puzzle? Because we need to find our way through the swamp, right? Ooh, Holly. Hot beignets were like fried fluffy pillows when you had them. It feels like it would have been a bit rough, cold. Yeah, you definitely probably want them warm. Kind of like Krispy Kreme, honestly. And Max, looks like NVIDIA indeed added a CAPTCHA for the checkout page. Didn't they already say that they tried that and it didn't work? Now they added it again? That's funny. We did, Hasifa. We couldn't even get anywhere near Mosely's office. We do have the key, but when we tried getting Mosely's office, the guy said, "There's no Mosely that works here." Oh crap. So if I try to walk back there, this guy will stop us.
You got no business back there now. Move along. Sorry.
So that's when I try to talk to him about Mosely. He says Mosely doesn't work here.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
Maybe there's something else I could say to, like, do that? They just didn't have it in place at all. I remember in, like, I think it was that apology letter, Max. I think in the fact they even asked about the CAPTCHA, and they said, we've tried it before and it wasn't effective, but they brought it back, probably for that exact reason. What would we ask for that might get us access? Oh, they said the earlier security measures were sufficient? So I wonder why they got rid of it. That's weird.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
Bunch of crazies out there on St. John's Eve, that's what. We're busy all night.
I don't
Really?
remember
What
him being
kind of
asleep,
crazy?
Hasifa.
Your usual howl at the moon.
I think we've asked him that before. Was he ever actually, like, asleep? He doesn't pay attention to us, that's for sure. But I don't think I've ever seen him, like, asleep. If you're like me, every Tuesday is Fat Tuesday. Nice. Usually our weekends are our fat days. We always go out, get ourselves some extra treats. Can we distract him? What if I throw a brick at his head? Maybe we need it for writing, so we can't do that. I'll put on the alligator mask and just scare the hell out of him. We have such, like, lame items for, like, distraction. Knock him upside the head with the flashlight.
Does this mean anything to you?
No, don't do that.
Nope.
We could call the police. Maybe call in, like, some crazy threat while he has to go or something. I don't know. I heard someone way in the back said your mustache looks silly. Maybe we do have to call something in. Because I don't have any items that would work.
It's an antique umbrella stand.
And that's the reason you don't throw a brick at the copper's head. That's the only reason. I need it to write. It would be a great distraction. He'd be sleeping. Not killed. We wouldn't kill him. Just put him to sleep. So I want to try going back home and see if we can call the police. Let's see. Bookstore, that's right.
I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
The excitement of seeing you is killing me.
They totally took advantage of it, didn't they, Max? I'm curious how long it's going to be until the 3080 Super, though, or whatever they end up calling it. I'm done. Never mind. Apparently 911 is not a thing in Louisiana. Let me check the phone book. What's this it? Okay. The rest of these are names. There's just the See the World Travel Agency and the veterinary clinic. Dang it. There's a voodoo snake on the umbrella stand. I noticed that. I tried grabbing the umbrella like early on in the game, and I don't think it let me. Uh-oh. I'm making an official announcement, Janie. Janie is not allowed to go to Target with my... You go in there to get something simple. You end up leaving there $200 more broke, right?
I'll be back later.
They got a little bit of everything there.
Uh-huh.
Okay, back to the police station. So now, what could be interesting with these? Beignets, pops, donuts. I see where you're going with this. I can't even talk to the donut guy, but maybe I can now.
It's an antique umbrella stand.
Take the umbrella.
Gabriel cannot take that. Gabriel would rather admire the umbrella stand from afar.
Dang it.
Gabriel can... That doesn't work.
Yeah, I tried that before. We couldn't do anything with that. Maybe we need to drug food and knock him out. Wait, we haven't found anything to drug people with yet. Let's see though, maybe we can get a beignet now. It's one of those things where you need to have a reason to get it, an item before you can.
That doesn't seem...
Bribe you. We have no money. We can't bribe anything. I don't think we have any items he would care about.
This is the...
We have nothing on. Just perform straight up voodoo on him.
Excuse me? Yeah?
I always forget that. I always try to use question on him, and you can't, but you can use exclamation mark on him.
Say, haven't I seen you before?
I get around the French Quarter. Used to be at Royal and Conti.
You say you used to be at Royale and Conti?
That's right.
This is interesting. Why are we questioning him on this?
Why'd you leave Royal and Conti?
Well, the guy who used to be here, the lucky dog guy, he was my cousin Ralph. He went off to college, see, and this spot came open. I thought Jackson Square'd be a better gig, you know? Tourists and all.
Is it?
Well, no, actually.
Why don't you go back there?
Why don't you go back there?
Do you think? I've been kind of torn. Must be the weather. These thick clouds we've had all week. I'm just not seeing the crowds here that I expected.
I definitely think you should go back to Royal and Conti.
I definitely think you should go back to Royal and Conti.
Really? I'm glad you think so. I always liked that beat, but I thought I ought to give this a shot.
Oh, absolutely. The grass is always greener.
Exactly. You're right. I'm going back over there today.
Okay, so that happened, but why? What? What just happened?
So you're definitely going back to Royal?
Is the hot dog
Conti?
guy gonna come back?
Yep, in a bit.
I thought he went off to college.
The beignet vendor.
And we still can't ask him anything. We don't have any money to buy stuff.
Gabriel's not that fond of beignets.
Let's see. Ooh, Facebook might stop operating in EU if regulators don't back down with trying to restrict moving data into the US. That's crazy, Max. Which is interesting because they also do Oculus now. Like, you have to have Facebook to do Oculus stuff. So I wonder if that's going to mess up that as well. That would suck. And Janie, you went for underwear, shampoo, and conditioner. I left with shampoo, conditioner, foot mask, lotion, soda, deodorant, ceramic owl candle. I mean, you need that ceramic owl candle holder. I mean, really, that's the true reason you went. You just didn't know it yet, Janie. It's okay. I understand. I do that all the time. Oh, at the police station. That makes more sense now, Kim. I didn't even talk to that guy. So, If I go back here now, is he already there? Maybe they'll all be inside getting, or outside getting beignets. Not yet.
Hey, it's a beignet guy. He's back.
Okay, that makes way more sense.
Where?
Everybody abandons their duty. Come on, you too. As he furiously writes something down. He can't resist.
Grab me 3 or 4, would ya?
Forget it, I'm broke.
Rats. You stay put. I'll be back in a minute.
4 beignets? Really? Well, he came back really fast. I didn't have a chance to do anything. Only $3. That's not bad at all, Janie. If you had said nice place. Oh, that's why I didn't get the... Why it was that. That makes sense. Okay, I'm like, why was it the police station? Okay, so are they distracted now?
You got no business back there. Sorry.
He walked out, but then he immediately walked back in. I didn't have time to do anything. I'm confused. Are you gonna pass out? Oh, he is kind of nodding off, isn't he? We just got to give him time.
The desk sergeant looked like a poster boy for heart disease.
I love this.
30 extra pounds between his armpits and his belt, and a complexion of consistency of gray oatmeal. In other words, a typical product of good southern cooking.
The complexion of gray oatmeal. Ugh. Okay, let's give him a moment. Oh, sorry, Max, I missed that. So they're waiting for AMD. That makes sense. Let them show what they've got, and then boom, here's an even better proposition. Oh, he almost passed out. Am I supposed to do it as soon as he starts nodding his head down? Is he saying up right there?
You got no business back there now. Move along.
Hey, you're saying that while you're falling
Sorry.
asleep.
A vignette vendor has stopped outside the police station. He must do great business.
Maybe I
here.
need to talk to him. Oh, 28th the next month. Yeah, that would be a little too soon. When is AMD going to show off their cards?
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
Oh, should I slow down the speed, do you think, Kim? Maybe I need to leave and come back again? Oh, on the same day? That'd be funny. An 8 for CPUs. I just bought my CPU. Dang it. I mean, that's how it always is. There's always going to be something new. Sometimes you just have to pick a date that you want to upgrade and do it. Alright, let's try leaving, coming back, and then the beignet guy appears again. Oh, I need to change the speed. Let's go super slow. I have like 16 cores, 32 threads. I need it to go very slow. Boom, so slow. Is he gonna pop up again, or do I need to go talk to him again? He's still sleepy though. Maybe I was supposed to sneak out when he was out getting the beignets, is that right? Or when he drops his head, is that when I'm supposed to open it?
You got no business
Oh, that
back
was
there
way too
now.
slow.
Move along.
So the
Sorry.
beignet is not here now. Let me go check back there. Oh no, so is there like a issue that is there hopefully there's a workaround? Or if you guys can just summarize if it's something easy. Let me try going back to the park. People that just bought a 2080 though, they'd be so pissed, Max, if it was just like another $100 for another 10-15%. So maybe I'm kind of glad that it's not happening. That I'm not able to buy one right now because I can wait. If it's going to be that quick of a turnaround, you know? Oh, he's not even there anymore. Man, I hope it's just not broken. PC... So there might not be any way around it, Hasifa. Essentially, it sounds like this might just be game over. Unless I can download a save past this point. That sucks. Okay, let's try going back here again. I mean, normally that's kind of what it is. What version of the game is this? This is on Steam. I'm not sure like the version number or whatever, but we're on Steam right now. Oh, the game just sped up all of a sudden. It's not going super fast, but it's going normal speed.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
You can take a nap. That's what you can do.
Tell me about yourself.
You see that front door?
Yeah?
Well, I watch people come in. See this book?
Yeah?
Well, I write people's names in it, see? People that bother me. Want me to put your name in this book?
No, no.
I think not.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, this is DOSBox. So you can throttle the CPU speed in DOSBox if needed. Dang. Okay, so we probably... Do I need to do it right now? Or do I need to reload the game before that vendor comes here and do it then? Restore? Okay. I'm gonna need your guys' help. It's been a long time since I've ever messed with that, so we're not going to save it. Where was our last save anyway? Oh, Kim. Yeah, it might have blocked that out. Sorry about that. If you're in our Discord channel, you can post it there. I think that Hasifa might have posted that, though. Okay, so let's kind of get back to where we were before, because it'd be good just to have a save ready to go right then. What have I done since then? I'm trying to remember. Since the last save. Did I even accomplish anything, or do we just have to go there and talk to the guy? That might be the only thing I did, honestly. What were some of the last clues that we did? Let me check my inventory. Maybe I'll recognize if I missed something. Oh, nice. I have that game, Janie. I haven't tried it yet. You know, I won in there too, but I gotta check. See, the scales and the envelope, Dronin. Thank you. Let me see if I have those. We did the scales. And the envelope? We got the key from that, right? Yeah, so we got that. So I think we're good. I think we're good. So it was a link to the game patch for fixing it. You can Google it. So is there actually like a patch I should install, or should I just do the throttling of the CPU in DOSBox for that scene? Because we're pretty much right there. I just got to talk to this guy again and do that. Or should I try it with the speed all the way down first? Before we mess with stuff, let's just see if this works. Probably not, but it's a quick fix. Oh, have I not done the drums yet? We have to do this part anyway, though, right?
Excuse me?
Yeah?
We can do that out of order, I'm guessing.
Say it.
That's right.
Nice. Why'd you leave Royal and Con?
Well, the guy who used to be here, I thought Jackson Square'd be...
Is it?
Well...
Why don't...
Do you think?
Must be the weather.
So he never says anything about the police station, though. He just says Royal and Conti.
Really?
Oh,
Okay, so we're on the slowest speed right now. Let's just see if it works out a little bit better. If not, we'll hack it. Load at the location after the drums, didn't you? I think so. I think we've already done the drums, but even if we haven't, we can do that again, because we have the key that we need for this puzzle anyway. $20 gigs. I wonder if that's only necessary for the 8K stuff. Let's see. So we were going police department. Tiny sultry whispers into chat. What do you know about voodoo? Hey, Tiny, how's it going?
Hey, it's a beignet guy. He's back.
Let's see if we can sneak.
Where?
Because before when we did this, we had speed, not quite, but almost maxed out. So what happens if your speed is slow, though? I'm curious. Like, can you still just lose if you don't do it quick enough and you have to reload your game anyway?
Grab me 3 or 4, would ya?
That'd be so
Forget it,
easy.
I'm broke.
That would be a fail state.
Rats. You stay put. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh. For a brief second, did you see that? Like, just a half a second it popped up there. Okay. So yeah, we're probably not going to be able to make that. I think the glitch is more him not nodding off his sleep. Oh, wait, maybe we're not there yet. Okay, let's give it some time. Maybe it hasn't broken yet. I was thinking we had to sneak off when he was going out there. And the beignet guy's supposed to animate in? That makes sense. He did just kind of teleport. Just channeling my inner Gabriel Knight. Nice. Go to sleep. Now, how quick is it? Is it almost immediate that he falls asleep, or does he do this for like 30 seconds or something? Oh no, you're sick, Tiny. I'm sorry to hear that. Because he does wake up like instantly. I see. So like what he does is he falls asleep for like maybe 10 seconds or something, and then he wakes back up. So during that 10 seconds, that's when you need to dash through. I see. Okay, what a bummer. Okay, so I think, let me quit here real quick. Let me move my stuff around. I think Hasifa posted something in the Discord. Let me check that out real quick. Move some of it up there so you guys can see what I'm doing. Is it under tech? Where'd you put that? That's the NVIDIA broadcast thing you were putting on there. Games. Here we go. Police station timing issue plus link is dependent on the speed of your computer. It might be impossible to get in Mosely's office on day 6 because the solution, let me move this up a little bit. To progress, you can either use one of the following options. Use the CPU slowdown utility. Gabriel Knight Mysteries Limited Edition included such a utility, but it might not work anymore. Alternatively, you can try using CPU Killer to achieve the slowdown. If you're using DOSBox, set the CPU cycles to under 7,000. Note that you do not need to reload if the beignet guy is already left. Okay, so we didn't actually have to reload, but that's okay. In that case, apply either fix and return to the police station. The officer will fall asleep for some time. Okay, let's try that out. DOSBox. So I need to go into, and the Steam discussion link is from the game page directly. Oh, I see where that all came from. I believe you. I believe you. Luckily, the DOSBox solution is pretty safe to test out, just changing the CPU cycles. Let me say. And Bao Secreto, welcome to the stream. How's it going? We're just doing some hacking of Gabriel Knight to get it to work on a modern computer. I wonder how slow of a computer you'd have to make it work naturally, you know? Where's the cutoff? So I'm going to go to my games directory, Steam apps, common. I'm in the wrong folder. Okay, here we go. I have a Steam directory in multiple drives. Games, Steam apps, common. And then Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers. All right. There we go. GK1. Here's the DOSBox stuff. Okay. Guys, this. Yeah. You guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Is that going to be like a DOSBox settings in here, right? DOSBox GK config is my guess. I am going to not open with that app. Let's just open Notepad. This is the Steam edition. Yeah, we're trying to slow down the CPU so we can get past Mosely's office in day 6. CPU cycles is somewhere here. I see memory size, language, scalar. I see cycled up, cycled down. You recently bought the game too? How funny. I've had no real bugs yet. This is the first one, but I guess it's commonly known. I see rate. Rate is 22,050. Maybe that's what needs to be under 7,000. OPL rate. I'm not sure what that is. That could also be. There's a Gus rate. Where's the Jesse rate and the Georgie rate? PC rate? Under CPU? I guess I'm not even there yet. Serials. Did I totally miss it? Under CPU renders. Okay, here it is. So I don't see cycles. It cycles up. But it said it needed to be under 7,000, right? Set CPU cycles under 7,000. I mean, the only two values I have are cycle up and cycle down. They're both under 7,000. Georgie growl rate over 9,000. Oh my gosh, therapy Android. What are you doing? 1,000 biddies. 1,000 biddies. Therapy with the bug stream hype. I mean, if I'm not having technical issues, at least the game can have technical issues, right? Oh my Lord, Therapy. Thank you so very much. That was awesome of you. Thank you, Therapy. Okay, Gravis ultrasound. Travis ultrasound. There. Cycles is right above. Oh, it's just max. Here I was looking for a number to change. Okay, so let's make it 5,000. I just got to remember to change it back to max afterwards. I mean, I could probably leave it at 5,000. That should be fine. All right, let's see how that works. Let me just rearrange my screens. I'm going to minimize that so I can get back there if I need to. We can probably honestly leave it there because it's just for that one game. The way DOSBox works, every DOSBox game has its own configuration file, so it's not going to affect anything else. If it works, I could just leave it alone. Look at the general chat real quick. Off screen. Oh, this is the candle you got. Hold on. I can't really show that very well. Let me drag that up a little bit. Maybe you guys can see it. Nope. My screen is so zoomed in, you guys can't quite see it, but that is a really cute candle holder. I like that. Tech support stream. Pretty much. Pretty much. So if some games with 66 megahertz is already too much, oh my gosh. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is killing this poor game. Can't handle it. Which, I mean, that's... Do you even call that lazy programming at that point? I'm not sure how they figured out to get around that stuff. I'm sure it depends on the engine that you're using and whatnot. Okay, so let's relaunch Gabriel Knight from scratch. Okay, I think we're good. And Shane, it's kind of funny how you came in for this one because you also helped us out greatly with Harvester, with that patch. I had no idea there was a patch to fix the problems with the those videos not playing all the way. It seemed like they were delayed 5 seconds, but that patch made them play perfectly. Now see, I think it was just the way of the time. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a bummer, but at least there's workarounds. Like, it's so cool that we can fix these things. All right, restore. 17. Oh gosh, I think I might have slowed it down too much. It's so slow. What's the speed at right now? We're at almost max speed. It's bad. It's pretty dang slow. Unreal Tournament. Oh, I had so many good memories of that game, Hasifa. Look at those fade in and fade outs. That's pretty cool, actually. I didn't even know that the game did that. Yeah, Retro Twitch got to stick together. Oh, it's so helpful. And yeah, I would love to share that with other people that I run into that are playing the same games. Try Control F11 or 12? What does that even do, Dronin? Does that speed up the cycle slightly? Honestly, I just needed to get past this one scene, and then we're gonna switch back. Here. There we go. What's funny is I was just gonna deal with that problem. I had no idea there's any kind of fix. Yeah, we can see all the animation. That's true. Although I probably could have set it to 6,000 because 5,000 is pretty slow. What is 5,000? Like, it's not like 5 gigahertz. Is that going to be like 30 megahertz? 46? I don't know what that like compares to. It feels so sluggish. Oh, wrong one. I can even see this little thing drawing slowly. Look at that. So bad. 5,000 bloops per bleep. I mean, those machines made a lot of noise back in the day. I wouldn't be surprised.
Excuse me?
Yeah?
That's true. That happens a lot too, Max, even with modern games, which hurts upgrades later on down the line. And kind of hamstrings PC games, you know?
Say, haven't I seen you before?
So we can skip through all these because we got the info we need.
You say...
That's right.
Nice. What?
Well, the guy...
I'm going to have so much time to sneak by him. It's going to be ridiculous.
Why don't...
Do you think? Must be...
Watch, I'm still going to find a way to screw it up.
I definitely...
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly.
Oh, nice, Hasifa. So we are... Let's see, 7,800 to be 33 megahertz. So we're running less than a 33 megahertz? Wow, that's pretty bad. I'm impressed that it could even play this game. The first computer I really remember using was a 486... I think it was a 66. Yeah. I think it was a 4666. As long as there's no more issues like this, we'll definitely just change it back afterwards. Because I was totally fine with how the game was playing normally. Even the music struggled to load there. That's so funny. My poor computer can't handle it. My computer probably thinks it's idling right now, honestly. It doesn't even recognize this as an app running. You know, now that I'm watching this, I kind of think some of the old King's Quest games I played ran about this slow or a little bit faster. Oh yeah, look at that animation. The sound effects. It's amazing. We missed all of that.
Hey, it's a beignet guy. He's back.
Where?
So it just changes the cycles on the fly? Is that right, Dronin? That's pretty cool. Maybe we'll try it. Maybe after this we'll try it. So I wouldn't have to exit the game and change the settings again. Let's get the slow-mo replay, pretty much. I could have snuck in and out 4 times now.
Grab me 3 or 4, would you?
Forget it, I'm broke.
Rats.
But we do have to wait for him to fall asleep. Rusty on the DOS box.
I'll be back in a minute.
You are more experienced than I am, Dronin. I appreciate the help, dude. I'm scared to change it right now, though. We're so far into this. Oh, are there more timing puzzles later? Maybe we will keep it around this. It said under 6,000 though, right? Or under 7,000? Maybe I went too much. Oh, I'm supposed to go now? I thought we had to wait for him to fall asleep. Here, I got like 5 minutes to do this. Quick, get the key. I need the key. There it is. Even that loads so slowly. Having terrible flashbacks of old computer speeds. your own beignets. Seriously, right, Tiny? He wants 4 and somebody else to pay for them? If it was like 1, okay, whatever, you probably should, but 4? Nice. Okay, now I want to try that F12 trick, but how do I know what speed it's at? Does it tell me on the screen? Ooh, it's getting spooky. Okay, let's try Control F12. How many times should I try it? I tried it 3 times. I'm not sure how many times I should do that. That seems to load a little bit quicker, maybe. Try 5. I'm going to create a new save, just in case. I'm not sure if each one of those like increases it by 100 or 1,000 or what. Okay, so he said he left something in here for me, right? I wonder if it's in one of his drawers we couldn't open before.
Not me. I've seen how Mosely organizes stuff.
Maybe in this drawer. What was that sound effect? Should be Y1000. Oh, so I've probably gone up 5,000 then. I might have gone up too much, but at least we know how to change it later. I just have to keep lots of saves, I guess.
There's a tracking device in the drawer.
You know what that means, though? They just need to completely remaster this game with all the old graphics still intact, you know? But new engine that just works.
This tracker might come in handy.
Okay, so like a GPS tracker? What is that? Sounded like taking the paper off a typewriter. Oh, that's kind of cool. I used a typewriter just briefly as a kid. I think I used it for a couple school projects. That was it. There's 2 trackers. That makes sense. One to like find the other.
It's a signal device for the tracker.
I wonder if it beeps when you get close to them or something.
This device is called a tracker. Gabriel remembers a time when he and Mosely used it illegally with a couple of babes in a white convertible.
Oh, dang.
It operates as follows. The signal device attaches to an object.
That's bad.
Such as a car. The signal device emits a signal that appears on the tracker, LED, allowing the object to be tracked.
Thank you. LED. That'd be sure. I have played through the anniversary edition like years ago when it first came out in Dronin, but it would be cool if like that version, kind of like the Monkey Island remake, had a button where you could switch between the new one and the old one, you know? And your grandma had one, you played with a bunch as a kid too. Oh, that's awesome. And you learned from your grandma, Tiny. All right, so there could be something else in here. I'm not sure.
Mosley's desk has more groin on it. Mosley's office looks logs of unsolved.
I mean, probably not, but I'm just gonna double check.
Gabriel could take that, but it does not look...
Oh, you can play it in Scum? I didn't know you could play Sierra games in Scum. That's cool.
Gabriel would prefer to...
That was probably all we need here.
It's not Gabriel's size or style.
So I think we're ready to go. I did just save it. Is he already going to be out there and asleep?
Hey, get out of there, you.
Sorry, just looking for a restroom.
Come on. Imagine if you were found sneaking around, like, beyond some borders in a police department. They would be like, get out of here, you. No, it wouldn't be that easy. Oh, I tried checking his coat. Crap. Should I reload my game, Kim? I can't get back there again, can I? I tried the hand button. Maybe it's one of those things where I don't think I used the right verb, maybe, if I had to. The game is trying to compete with THE. Love that. Or if I leave and come back, will that guy come back? I don't think so. Do I need to get something out of the coat, or was that just like a bonus thing? Because if this game truly, beyond like weird glitches like that, if it has no fail states, it shouldn't allow me to leave without something I need, right? Unless he falls asleep right now. Does he still have the beignet effect? He doesn't seem to be falling asleep. Just for the heck of it, I'm gonna max out the speed.
Oh my, yes!
See if that helps at all. Not too much. I mean, he's moving, but not super fast. Let me try that control F12 a few more times. That's a little bit better. I know I need to, Max. I just never got around to it. I definitely have some, like, behind-the-scenes work I need to do on the stream. Maybe we're done. I'm hoping we're done, Kim. Yeah. Okay, so we have some trackers. What I kind of want to do is put one of them on Dr. John somehow.
28 stab wounds.
There's a good one. One of our favorites.
Hello,
Now,
Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
he doesn't have like a car or anything I can put a tracker on, but can I put it on his person somehow? Can I just like stick it on him very sneakily?
Why would Gabriel want to give Dr. John the signal device?
Not trying to give it to him, just put it on his head. Maybe I need to put it on something of his that he would take with him? What would he take?
The back wall displays various voodoo items, such as an anatomically correct voodoo doll with pins strategically placed.
Yeah, maybe
Now,
like a
why does
mask
that
or something,
remind
right?
me of Grace?
What would a DJ bring to conclaves? Snake? Maybe his turntables? Maybe his collection of records?
A very large, very formidable looking snake is secured in a plexiglass case.
Snake? Snake? Unfortunately, with the snake, he's already back in his thing. We can't get an item on him, I don't think. Unless we can toss this to him. Or what if we get the snake to eat something? We don't have anything edible in our inventory, do we? Anything in our dreams that looks similar here? I remember the talisman from our dreams. The fire. Was this mask there?
Reminds me of a book critic for the New York Times.
Okay, not quite. Let's see, what do you know exactly how to tell him what to... Oh, because we could give him a message, Kim. Okay, that's making sense. If we hide the item, rather than just telling him to go somewhere, we could actually tell him bring whatever.
Professor Hartridge said that in Voodoo, a small ritual coffin is called a seke mudley.
There's a coffin here.
I'm close enough to using a coffin as it is.
Maybe we could ask him to bring this coffin and just hide it in there. Ah, okay.
Gabriel slips the signal device into the seke module.
Nice. Okay.
Can I assist you, Mr. Knight?
No, I'm good.
No, just looking.
Now, if only they take the coffin to the ritual.
Which is that hint, what we have to do. Tell him to do it.
I hate to rush you, Mr. Knight, but I am afraid I must close the museum early this evening.
Oh, really?
This is St. John's Eve, and it's getting on towards dusk. I have things I must do.
Who the hell is that?
I see. No problem.
That didn't sound
I'll
like
just...
Leave.
Dr. John.
Goodbye, Mr. Knight. May the spirits guard you well tonight.
That was a totally different spelling. Let's see, Seki Madul. Was that the name of that coffin? I would have just called it coffin. Seki Madul? Let's see. Okay, so we're going to the cemetery. Gotta wait for this guy. Oh no, it's gonna take even longer because of the CPU cycles. That's okay. He'll be gone eventually. Once his animation is up. Yeah, I would say we go DJ Conclave tonight, bring coffin. Could be bring the coffin. But I think just bring coffin would be enough. Unless it's bring Seki Madul. I forget what that is. Is that what they called the coffin, Kim? Okay, let's create a new save. I'm always doing new ones, never overwrite, because you never know what you might break. Or what the emulation might break. So let's use the brick. The narrator mentioned that specifically. Now that's one of those things that, like, if you weren't ready to write that down immediately, how the hell are you gonna know that? I mean, I don't think the narrator... Is the narrator even in here? I don't think so. Maybe Dr. John had something about it? I just want to see if you could even figure this out on your own, really. Like, I don't think the coffin is even a thing. And he kicked us out of there, so we can't even go back, right? Yeah, I don't even know if we can bring that back up. So...
I think I'll leave a message of my own.
Hey, wait a second. I thought we already erased that. Maybe we loaded our game before that. So I think the rest is going to be the same as this one. DJ Conclave. Bring Seki Madul? Is that what it's going to be? I never would have gotten that. S-E... A-E... Where's Y? Y. Okay, that's Seki. And then Madul. That one's M. A. D. O-U-L-E. O-U... Back here. L. E. Now, you kind of wish that it would just, like, immediately chime and say you got it right. I feel like I'm going to click out and it's going to say nope.
Sensing that
was
his
not
message
it.
isn't quite right,
Could be coffin.
Gabriel rubs it off in frustration.
Let me just try coffin real quick.
I think...
The rest of it is probably okay. Hey, is that a spider monkey? What's going on, spider? If that is you. If that is your real name. He's pretty much just ancient Facebook. So DJ Enclave tonight. Bring often. Which seems almost too easy because there's no, none of those special letters in this message that were hidden, you know? Like, I think they'd want us to learn this, which I use them all with the Seki Madul.
Sensing that his
I think I'll leave...
DJ Conclave, please bring Seki Madul. Tonight. Did I miss... No, it's tonight. DJ Conclave tonight. That's how they write the message. I mean, I guess you could change the order of things. Did I screw it up? Let me try one more time. and then this would probably be a good time to wrap things up if I don't get it right, but we could start fresh next time. DJ Conclave, which, by the way, long stream on Thursday. We might even beat the game, I'm not sure. Just tell him to bring it, or tonight. Couldn't make it super simple. Yes. Isn't Conclave the thing, though? Put the cycles to 1 so you won't beat it. No, Max. So DJ, bring. I'm going to say Seki Madul first. So that was S-E-K-E, and Y was on the next one. Right there, Y. That's true. The drummer already did give some mention. But from a pure, you know, puzzle standpoint, don't you think they should put some fuzzy logic in there? If you get the general gist of the solution, they should give it to you. Just saying. Okay, Seki Madul. Thank you, Interweb. Fascinating. Thank you, Relentless. Seki Madul. I think it's M. M is one of the hidden ones, isn't it? There it is. M-A-D-O. I think U is another hidden one. U, is it L-E? Yeah. Those are on the previous one. L-E. So I said... What did I say? DJ, bring Seki Madul. Don't you want to be famous, John? Not really. Honestly, not really.
Pleased with his message,
Thank
Gabriel
God.
tosses the breakdown. Now, if only DJ reads it in time.
Okay, so this is probably perfect timing. Oh, let me check the stream for the subtitles. Thank goodness we got it, Hasifa. And they sell the hint book. I mean, that is a really cool puzzle. But
Ultra Combo!
I think it might be Max. I didn't hear Spider drop in earlier. We got it. So I love that puzzle idea. I wish the implementation, at least of that portion, had more fuzzy logic. Because there's an... Oh, it was Spider. Ninja Spider. Spider, I saw on your Discord, did I win something? I joined the giveaway, but I wasn't able to stick around for when you actually did the giveaway, unfortunately. I think I won something. What did I win? What did I win? And also, by the way, if you guys have not followed Spider Monkey 83, be sure you do. He did an awesome, like, how long were you streaming? Like 10 hours or something? Pirate stream on Saturday. It was cool. Oh, so the Xbox One had a peak in sales. Oh, I saw that. People buying the wrong Xbox, right, Max? That's so funny. I feel bad, but they did it to themselves with a bad naming scheme, you know? 10 hours. Dang. My longest stream ever? 14 hours. That was intense. I got to do another 12-hour one sometime. I'm not sure when. Maybe not super soon, but sometime it'd be fun to do another 12-hour stream. Okay, so let's go ahead and save it here, guys. I'm just going to leave... Well, hold on. Here's a question, guys. If I hit that F12 a few times to increase the cycles of the CPU, does that doesn't fix it in the configuration file? It's still going to load the really slow one, right? So I'm going to have to change it again the next time. Oh, might want to leave the area if it's the end of the day. I think right after that, Hasifa, though, it's going to jump into us having to go track him down at night, right? So I kind of want to save that for next time. Kind of started off with a bang. Oh, pick a number between 1 and 25, and I will send you what you won. 1 and 25. Lucky number 13, Spider. 13. What does that get me? Is it Friday? How funny is that? You said that right afterwards, Therapy. We're on the same wavelength, you and me, Therapy. That was funny. Okay, save number 20. So yeah, my guess is it's probably going to reset the CPU cycle, so we might have to change with that. Yeah, I did not make mention of that. I just thought coffin, because that's what Gabriel was saying was coffin. I'm like, that's simple to use. It's a coffin. And you can't go back to the museum. That's a really tough one. That's a really tough one. Telepathy for the win. Through the woods. Oh, nice. That's like a horror game, isn't it, Spider? How cool. I haven't actually played it. I haven't seen any gameplay, but I've seen the cover and I'm kind of aware of it. Oh, that's awesome. More horror games for October. I love it. All right, guys. Sweet. Well, thank you, Spider. I appreciate that. Back out of here.